that does not close my eyes when I draw. No, not emergency services, don't do that. This one's about to die. Probably because I accidentally kept it on VTube Studio all night. Anyway, hello, Star! If you guys would like to join the magma that we're doing today, all you have to do is put in this, and you should get the invite. If it doesn't work, let me know. Okay. Apparently if I hold my phone here, it won't show me looking down. Because I might need to go approve invites. Let me see. Approved. I haven't switched over yet. I'm trying to copy my tablet onto another page. There we go. Hi. So this is just while we get everything set up. I do have another. I have it set up so that while I'm reading, we'll have the magma up so you guys can draw while we read. Yay! I think I just have to individually approve you. Let me see. Can't hear cry. Thank you for warning me. The only problem to keeping my phone here is I can't see my computer. There we go. Let me see if I can add you individually. Request feature. No, request features. That's not what I want.
Alright, stream, can you hear me now?
Yes, they should.
Can
I only invite people one at a time?
I don't know.
Yep. Oh. Try that one, Gray?
What do you mean? Try what?
I just sent a link in Bitch Boy.
Oh, Bitch Boy, okay, yeah.
Oh, you meant to cry, okay.
Nope. It's stuff in my throat.
No. Okay. That's the wrong page anyway. Okay, let's go to user settings. That's for me. No. Admin. Unblock all block users. Own layers. Blah blah blah. Chat.
Oh, Bitch Boy is the name of our is the name of one of our Discord chats.
Oh yeah, no, it's called Bitch Boy Enterprise. That's usually where we go for voice chat.
Must sound real weird out of context.
Yeah, I completely forgot how weird it is. Am I in? Yeah, it says you're in. Star? Yep, there you are. I'm just trying to...
I had to click the link. I mean, it's not a big deal if I'm
not
on the mega.
You need to be here.
I mean, I'm just gonna be like doodling with my mouse. It's not even...
Yeah, but you deserve to be here. Permissions. Your owner. See, in this admin thing, I should be able to say, "Hey, allow more people." Hi, gays.
It is us.
The gays.
The gays.
You bet your sweet bippy it is.
It might be like a flaw peacock quote, where it's like my gift to the world. He like, it's in his Who's Lila video. He talks about the gays like GAZE, but he keeps repeating it, and he's like, it starts to sound weird. My gift to the world, the gays.
Invite users. Let me invite you. Share this link with ArtSpace members. Okay.
My username should be the same because I'm accessing it through Discord.
Yeah. I almost put that into vents. Let's try this. Otherwise, it says I need to invite you with my email, and I'm like, or with your email, and I'm like, am I weird?
I think I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm opening this up.
Okay, so yes, that's the link that I need to add you people. Okay, cool.
Okay. I don't see the gays.
Huh, that's weird.
Did you erase that, Star? Did you erase that?
I think it looks like it. Oh, the invite link is just there. Okay, cool. I forgot that you guys can see what I'm doing on here.
Oh, the background is gray. Interesting.
Yeah! Wait, maybe you're in the wrong... No, you're... Oh, okay, I think that... Is Star in the Many Roads Diverge one, too? Oh, you're in the wrong page.
Me?
Yeah, you're in the one that's Art Lobby. If you go back to projects, it should be the ones that say Many Roads Diverge.
Okay. Projects. Aha!
Yeah, so should pay one gen. There it is. Okay, yay! Got that.
Oh my God,
Hi, Vio!
Hello!
It's like that one Varuna line. I've always been afraid of the gays, and the whole Genshin fan made it a meme. We're just getting things set up. I still haven't done socials yet. But that's why we have this page for you guys to doodle while I do stuff.
I painted my nails silver this week.
Ooh.
It's so reflective, but when they start to chip, then it looks like there's like glitter coming from my nails.
I need to paint my nails before you get here.
I'm planning on it. I have a cool thing. I know exactly what colors to choose.
It's a week until Crystal's gonna be here, so obviously next week we're not gonna be having regular streams like we're having right now because Crystal's visiting me. Do I have everything open that I need to? Is Tit still working? It's not. Good thing I checked. I love that when I have to quit. No, that's not wrong. I don't want to open two VTube studios. No. No. Yeah.
It's me.
No, when I have to close out Tits, it's just like, you want to exit Tits? And it shows on stream, and I'm like, no!
Oh, no, I was unrelated. I just doodled myself on the mag.
Here you go. Oh, wait, no, I needed to go change that really fast. Hang on. This link should invite you guys straight in.
I'm in the magma. Oh, are you talking to someone else?
Yeah, VO.
VO.
I love the little miserable chase. All right. I need to go back to the first chapter.
Yeah, we should probably start over this time.
And I still need to do socials. We're live. Not love. You're my love.
Aww.
I draw better on a mobile device. I'll join there. Yeah, I usually draw on my iPad. I have it open on my computer to like capture you guys drawing it, but I draw on phone with my fingers, thunder noises. Wah!
Wah! I'm drawing with my mouse. I do technically have a tablet, but... I gave myself a t-shirt hoodie because it's so hot.
Reblog. We're live right now over on Twitch. Come join the fun. Just copied when I touched it. Just copied it when I copied it, touched it on my phone. Copied what? Like copied the link? Then you could copy and paste it to your phone.
Youngsters, you know the roster? This was a hell of a twist, because we are weak to a power like this. What was it? A woman. What?
She had us in just 2 words. Come inside.
Come inside.
Damn. Welcome to the best part of your
Best part
lives.
of your life.
Yay! Come and
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
rest wherever you like. I've got you, don't worry, Cersei's got you now.
Wow.
Alright, so the one that we're in should be the one that says live now. It's page 1. And it's under the projects many roads diverge.
I think magma is frozen on stream, possibly.
I mean, I'm not really moving it around.
Well, I mean, like,
Oh, it is! You're so right. You're so right. Oh, no. Do I have to have this open the whole time in order to catch you guys? Uh-oh. That's gonna be a problem.
we need to make it like a vertical page so that like it can be on one side.
Yeah, I thought that horizontal might help us see it better. Okay, I gotta do some readjustments. I mean, I guess if I do it vertical like that, I just gotta capture my monitor.
I've got you never since it's got you now. I was listening to Epic on the way here.
Yeah.
This was a hell of a twist. We are weak to a power like this.
What was it?
That's probably one of my favorite jokes.
What? She had us in just 2 words. Come inside. You wish you'd come inside. I'm sorry.
Epic Odysseus is devoted to his wife. Excuse you.
I'm talking about the other sailors.
Oh, well, yeah, true, actually. Traditionally, that's one of the reasons. I mean, like, it's also because of prejudice, but one of the reasons why women weren't allowed on sailing ships is because of, like, everyone else was a man. And there's sort of like, oh, problems.
Yeah. Because men are horny.
Also, I think we've proven that female people can be horny, too.
Yeah. Ah, man, this is the same link, I think. Okay, I need 2 of these. And this one's gonna be here. And this one's gonna be full, so we can use this one for just chatting. Do I just search you guys? No, it should have popped you up right in our little thing. It should say StreamBuds Art Lobby. Ding dong.
Oh, you heard that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like we gotta unlock the door. Oh, unless someone is doing it themselves.
I don't know, View. It should have just said like an invite that says, "Hey, you've been welcomed into so and so," and then you go from there. I need to see if I can like turn this vertically or something. no!
Oh, I went to Target today, Mom.
I actually got Jason's stuff. No,
I
I'm
got
sorry, sir.
I got like tiny bottles for like my body wash and stuff. Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, let me see if I can undo that. Let me see if I can do that. Don't worry about it. No, that's the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'll just think for the next drawing, I'll have it vertically.
We have horizontal drawing and vertical drawing.
Yeah, just so it's easier for everyone to see it on stream.
Vertical
Hopefully
running.
I won't, like, cut anyone off. Hello, welcome to the first few minutes of a StreamBuds stream, which is just technical difficulties.
I really liked the part where they talked about getting on magma for a long time. They were nominated for a streaming.
Got it. Never. We'll never be nominated for a stream.
And not everyone needs to be. We are fulfilling our little niche, and that is good.
I'm sorry, Vio. What was I gonna do? Right.
Kiss?
Kiss?
Like spider kiss?
Spider kiss? This one.
Hey, Via Likes, have you been here for any of the Choose Your Own Adventure stuff? Or this is your first stream for that?
I think it's their first stream for that.
And we haven't seen you in the last 2 streams we did.
V was here last night, I believe.
Yeah, okay, good to know. So yeah, we should probably read the first paragraph again. Not the first paragraph, the first part.
Yeah. Alright, I think I got it all set up where you guys can do till while I
How do I move? Oh yeah, I have a little thing. How do I move my own stuff? Like
you have to press the very first thing up top.
I'll be over in this corner.
Oh my god, you're drawing me! Hello!
Aww. Sensibility festival.
I just gotta post 2 Insta and then we can get started.
This was a hell of a twist. You're a weak to empowerment. A woman. Since I just have a mouse, I'm probably not going to draw anything too detailed.
It'll probably be like, when we did,
Septic Heroes?
Yes.
Oh, did I leave my car?
He's so cute. Whoa. Oh no. It's so hard to zoom in precisely on here.
Yeah, it is.
No. I usually am on my laptop, so that's usually fine. Or not laptop, my fucking iPad. but on my computer it's so much harder. There we go. Is it still not working, Bio? Okay, let's see. Let's logic this out. So if I click on the link that was here, I'm so good at computer stuff. I usually am, actually. My dad taught me lots of shit. For some reason, this won't. Okay. It should say you've been invited to join this art space, StreamBuds Magma, and then you either log in with like your Discord or blah blah blah. So I usually log in with my Discord. You found it? Okay. Yay! Yep, there you are. Cool. Let me approve you. Alrighty! We going. I said I was gonna post it Insta. Yippee! I know it's super confusing, but we got it. Is that the multiverse?
No comment. I can just make circles. I can just make circles.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much easier. But I'm too deep now. I gotta commit to the brush.
So determined. I need my flannel. It's kind of cold in here.
Flannel.
You cry, you're gonna see me in that flannel a lot. The flannel my VTuber wears. I wear it a lot.
I'm going to take my signature hoodie, so.
Dude, I have like, what's it called? Fabric paint. You can paint it to be like your signature hoodie.
No, I literally have. It looks like that already.
Hell yeah. We're gonna be able to take pictures and look like our internet personas.
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited. I found some of my Polaroid stuff too. So we can take some of those because I have tons from our last trip.
Aww.
Oh my god, Star, you're making me so cute! Okay, Alex Hirsch. I mean, look at me. Look at my flannel. How do you move the page? So at the very bottom, there should be something that looks like a hand, and that's how you can move around the page. If you need to move your picture, go to the thing at the very top. That looks like a cursor with arrows. Oh, shit. I forgot it's on my monitor now. Oh, wait, you guys can't see that yet. Okay, I just can't check Discord while I'm streaming now.
Got you. Now.
Okay, let me go mute these groups so I am not tempted to go check my messages. mute for 8 hours. Cool. Alright. Cool. Okay, grab that one and grab this one. Alright, if you guys want your drawings to be seen on the reading page, we're gonna go over to page 2. But now we're gonna go and I need to change my model. Nope. There we go. Grab some water. Alright, let's fucking do this. The Halloween music just got really silly. I feel like that kind of fits the mood of the beginning. I can't remember.
The beginning is more fun than the rest.
Than spooky. That's why I have it on like a Halloween one this time. That works.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Alright, let's get started. Alright, so we're gonna read the first chapter again, for people who haven't listened to it yet, and yeah, from there, you guys will be able to choose, which path we go down, and, we'll do polls to figure out where we go and when. Sound good? And then you guys are welcome to draw whatever, but right now the one I have on stream is the second panel, the second page. And since I'm not drawing anymore, I'm gonna go turn my... Is that the new one? Yeah. I'm
just gonna finish up what I'm doing, this crazy shit I'm doing here, and then... Y'all wanna know how I picture each of these routes like differently in my mind.
Oh, that's what it is. You're doing like the Yancey thing.
The Yancey touching thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not exact.
I love it though. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's start from the beginning. In the beginning,
there was light.
Alright. The others were complaining about it being a long drive, but Chase didn't mind. It was mostly boring. I feel like the music is too loud.
Oh, I gotta join the stream on Discord. Oh, there is no stream on Discord.
There is no stream on Discord. Let me fix that.
I mean, it would be fine. It's just like...
Do you want just the words, or do you want my monitor, too?
I want whichever gives me the background music.
I see. Probably my monitor.
Nothing could present for the power.
That's totally fair, Bio. Yeah!
Yay!
The only problem with this method is that I have to click to the... Okay, there we go. Alright. The others were complaining about it being a long drive, but Chase didn't mind. It was mostly boring. The scenery outside was just empty fields for the longest time, until they finally got to the forest area that Jack had told them about. From there, the roads lost its paving, becoming gravel and then dirt, and then the dirt it is now. The trees grew closer together, though never close enough to block out the sun completely. It's really pretty, Jackie comments, peering out the passenger side window at the passing trees. Usually autumn leaves are kinda underwhelming, but this is really nice. Looks like a painting. Indeed, the vivid, fiery colors of the fall leaves are striking. Martin leaves forward to the spot between the two seats. Chase, are we there yet? It's fucking Marvin. Need more space for MC? Or for me? I'll zoom in on this for you guys. Ooh! It's gonna be small on stream. Alright, cool. There we go. Alright, Chase, are we there yet? You sound like Sam, Chase mutters. Schneep laughs. He's calling you a child. I got the implication, thanks. Marvin rolls his eyes. But seriously, are we there yet? Do you see a cabin? Chase takes a hand off the wheel to gesture at the forest around them. We have to be close, though. There wasn't anywhere to turn, was there? Not that I saw, Schneep says. Marvin? Jamie? Nah, Marvin mutters. Beside him, JJ shakes his head. Oh, I think it's clearing up. Jackie leans forward. There might be something there. He points out the windshield. Yeah, I think that's it. Chase puts his foot down on the gas, speeding up a little bit. The trees part again, revealing a small clearing in the middle of the forest. In the center of this clearing is a house made of red-orange wood, with a yellow tiled roof and wide windows. Whoa, Marvin raises an eyebrow. When Jack said it was a log cabin, I was picturing something more quaint. Well, it had to be big enough for all of us, Chase says. The dirt road curls around the cabin, ending in a space barely big enough for 2 cars to fit. He pulls the car around and parks in that space. Shame Jack couldn't come too. Yeah, I feel bad about, I kind of feel bad about it, Jackie agrees. Like we're taking advantage of him. JJ clears his throat. Everyone turns to look at him as he raises his hands and begins signing words. You know Jack would feel even worse if we canceled. He was very insistent that we go. Yeah, Chase sighs. Still, sucks that this, of all times, was the time he got sick. I hope he's feeling better by Halloween. I don't want to miss JJ's birthday, too. JJ smiles. I'm sure he'll be fine. Now, shall we head out? Sure. Jackie, I always get Chase and Jackie mixed up. Is it 'cause... No, they don't have the same number of letters. I can't remember. Water break.
Water break.
Water break.
Water break.
I hate when TikTok gives me random notifications I don't care about. Sure. Chase pulls out the car off, putting the keys in the pocket. Everyone get your own bags from the trunk. We're not making Jackie carry everything like at the beach. The group had talked about taking a vacation out of the city for a while now. It was only a couple weeks ago that Jack remembered his family had a cabin in this Scannerel forest, and suggested they all go out and spend a few nights there. Everyone had jumped at the chance. It took them a while to arrange everything. Schneep had a hard time finding people to cover shifts at the hospital, and Chase couldn't have the trip take place on a weekend because that was when he had custody of his daughter. But by the time it finally came for them to go out there, Jack had fallen ill. Still, he insisted the others go without him. I've been there a million times anyway, he said, so they headed out without him. Jackie peers at out at the tree surrounding him. It's a bit spooky, isn't it? He comments. I guess it's fit for the time of year. Hey Marvin, is this the kind of place you'd want to live? Marvin pauses halfway through pulling his suitcase from the trunk. Is that some sort of jab? Well, you're supposed to commune with nature, right? Jackie says, for your witch stuff? I mean, I guess, but I don't like the way you say that. We all respect people's beliefs in this group, Schneep says, even if they are strange. Yeah, Marvin shakes his head. Then he chuckles. That's a bit weird coming from the guy who asked Chase if I was his occult friend the first time we met. Sheep goes red. Well, I did not fully understand at the time. You do dress a bit occult, Marvin, JJ adds, gesturing vaguely at Marvin's mostly black outfit. Being a witch and liking gothic fashion are a complete coincidence in my case. Most witches I know actually dress like you, he gestures back at JJ. Speaking of which, JJ, are all the clothes you brought like that? Chase asks, I mean, they're nice, but what if you want to go on like a hike or something? JJ adjusts his sleeve cuffs and vest. I enjoy looking like this. The day JJ wears anything but formal wear is the day hell freezes over, Jackie adds. Now, can we all just head inside? It's kind of chilly out here, he shivers. And I'm the one who brought a hoodie. Do you mix them up because of bro? You know what? Probably. It's probably a little unconscious at that point. They all walk up to the cabin's front entrance, Interest? Entrance. Steve pulls out the keys Jack had given them. Everyone had deemed him the least likely to lose them, and unlocks the door, letting them all in. The interior of the cabin is somewhat rustic in design, but doesn't lack modern conveniences. The front door opens up immediately into a wide living room, where the main feature is a circular coffee table that looks like a cross-section of a tree. Oh yes, and the flat-screen TV mounted on the wall. Whoa! Chase walks over, examining it in the nearby shelves. Jack didn't mention they had a fucking PS5 here! Wait, really? Jackie also hurries over. No way! And an Xbox! What the shit? JJ rolls his eyes. He walks straight past the living area and towards the staircase in the back of the room, putting down his suitcase to sign, "Are the bedrooms upstairs?" Yes, that's what Jack said. Schneep confirms. There are only 4, so 2 of us will have to double up. There's also a second bedroom up there. He looks around. The kitchen and dining room are through those arches to the left, and those doors on the right are, I think, another bathroom and perhaps a closet. Oh no, wait, this is the closet. He opens a door right by the front entrance. What is that second door over there, then? That probably goes to the basement, Marvin says. He walks through the doors and tries opening them. One swings easily, revealing a bathroom beyond, but the other is locked. Oh, well, guess we'll never know. That is fine. We probably will not need to go down there. Jack said it is storage, laundry, and where the power box is. Oh, is the power on, actually? Jackie asks. He picks up the TV remote and the table and uses from the table and uses it to turn on the TV. Great. Now the question is, do we have Wi-Fi? Chase takes out his phone. Yeah, and 3 bars. That's really good for being out in the middle of a forest. You all need to think about things if you're surrounded by a beautiful autumn forest and you're still concerned with the internet, JJ says. I don't know why that sentence is always hard for me to read. Hey, we all didn't grow up in an anti-tech family, Chase says defensively. We're not used to this. JJ laughs silently. That is true. Well, let's put our stuff away. Then we can figure out what to do for our first day. It only takes a few minutes for them all to get settled. JJ and Sneep end up sharing the largest bedroom, with Chase, Marvin, and Jackie all getting their own. Chase is pretty sure he got the best room, if not the biggest. The window looked out the front of the house, giving him a great view of the forest, and the bed was softer than the one he has at home. It's also the one closest to the upstairs bathroom, so he would get first claim when he needed it too. Come to think of it, the bathroom has a pretty nice bath and shower. He hasn't cleaned up in a while since his water at his apartment was been out for a couple days. Hopefully it'll be fixed by the time the trip is over, but in the meantime, maybe you should take a shower. Hey! Jackie stops in the open doorway of Chase's room. Are you ready? Because I was thinking about setting up that PS5 and trying it out. Oh, yeah. I'm all put away and stuff, Chase says. That does sound fun. Yeah, of course it does, Jackie says excitedly. I haven't even seen one of those yet. Am I hearing this right? Schneep walks down the hallway and stops next to Jackie. You want to mess around with video games? You can do that at home. Not on this console, Jackie protests. Okay. If you are so excited, that is good. Schneep relents. But it's getting close to dinner time. Before we do anything, we should check out the kitchen. I think Jack mentioned stocking the cabin with groceries, but we should be sure. Oh shit, yeah, we need to eat, Chase agrees. Exactly. Schneep nods. That is sort of important, yes? If we have food, we should start cooking. If we do not, we need to drive all the way back to town to pick things up. Chase hesitates. There's a clock hanging on the wall in the bedroom. The time is around 5 o'clock. It's a 90-minute drive back to town. If they don't have groceries, they won't be able to eat until 8 o'clock at least. Yeah. Jack said there's food. Jack says there's food. I'm trusting him on that, Jackie says. And I'm not that great a cook anyway. I'll just get the console set up. What about you, Chase? Chase thinks over his options. He can take a shower, like he was considering earlier, or he can join Jackie in some gaming. Or he can check out the kitchen, getting food if they need to, and cooking dinner if they already have stuff. Alright, so, for people who don't know, I'm just going to reveal who has the possibility of... what route we have the possibility of going to based on these chapters. So, if we have Chase going to shower alone, we're going to do Chase's route. If we have Chase go play video games, we have the option of Marvin, JJ, or Jackie. And if we go with to check the kitchen, we go into Schneep's route. And we've at least read one from every route but Jackie's. But we're also welcome to try other routes that we haven't gotten to before for people who haven't been here yet.
Yeah.
So, maybe I should do a poll for who we want to pick. Let's see. Let's do Chase's route. Jackie, if people are good with it. Alright, that sounds like we need to do a poll.
Yep. I will not be voting in the poll unless it comes down to a tie.
Alright. Which route should we do? I can give up for Chase. Ow! So many sharks!
Hi, glass of water.
Hi, glass of water. We're just about to pick what route we're doing. Marvin, JJ, or Schneep? Alright. I will always go for that man. Take I-45 to Highway 6. No, thank you. Hate I-45. Honestly, depends on the stretch of 45 you're on. That's true. I deal more with 35, to be honest.
Oh man, I can't wait until this stuff can get context.
You will probably only be exposed to 35, though I'll probably take you by the Mixmaster. Alright, looks like Chase won. Bro, fuck 35. Oh, thank you!
Oh, you see our Discord. Look at all our intricate. Look at Huffle freaking out about me coming there soon.
Please don't. I'm sorry. I feel bad because I exposed Fit.
It's fine. It's fine.
You guys all ignore that. Alright, we pick Chase. We're gonna go take a shower. Which, God, I need to do, but don't worry about it. It's fine. I'll draw my assassin Chase. Ooh.
Ooh, assassin. What is the...
Oh, are you drawing the rooms?
I'm trying to, yeah. I'm
Ooh.
not as good with, like, the layout.
They are really hard. My other earbuds died on me. I had to grab my dull ones. Simba. I'm sorry, I was looking at yours doodles. Alright. Chapter 2. Thanks, Jackie, but I'm good, Chase says. I actually wanted to take a shower. Huh? Oh, right. Your water's still out back home. Okay, can I get the lore on Chase? When I hear the name, I think of a friend's D&D character. Imagine you're talking about someone else. If you're thinking of Phantom's D&D character, then it's pretty much the same characters based on Chase Brody, who is a Jacksepticeye character. His lore is he is a recently divorced dad. His wife and him split up, and he has custody of his daughter Sam, and he has 4 best friends with him. We have Marvin. Is he Marvin Moore in this one? That's why he looks
Callahan.
like that's right. So we have Marvin Callahan, who
I like
is
giving them different. I
yeah.
like giving them different last names.
We have Marvin Callahan, who's a witch. And he likes occult stuff. He dresses in all black, emo. So I'm very familiar with this man. Yeah, probably. There's Jameson Jackson, who is selectively mute. And talks in sign language, but he's like a gentleman. He's kind of not tech phobic, but not yeah. I put a version of this man through so much lycanthropy-based drama. Has Phantom around were crabs. Then there's, Schneep, Henrik von Schneepelstein, who's a doctor, a surgeon, and there's Jackie Mann, who is just a dork.
I don't think I ever give him a job in this story. I think this whole time I don't give him a single job.
I don't think we know JJ or Marvin's job either.
True, yeah. They just kind of vibe.
I think maybe does Chase talk about his YouTube?
Yeah, he mentions he's like a streamer, I think.
Okay.
Possibly. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember.
Then it might be only that fucking Schneep says that he doesn't has a job. Alright, let's get going. Oh right. Your water's still back at home. Your water's still out back at home, Jackie Wynn says. Sorry, man. It's fine, don't worry about it. The secret sauce with them is that they're mostly harmless. They're actually very clean individuals. My favorite part is how they transform. You know how crabs molt, right? I don't like where this conversation is going.
Oh my god, what?
I don't like it. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna ignore a glass of water. No, I don't wanna. My head is stuck. There we go. Fair enough. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm sure that'll be fixed by the time we get back. But for now, well, studies say that being clean can affect your mood. We get it, Chase. Schneep says. You go ahead. The shower up there does look very nice. But know that if there's no food, you will have to eventually drive back. Your mind can conjure up a scarier image than I can concoct. That's so true, and I hate it. Oh, that's my place. Yeah, I know. This is the price of being the only friend with a driver's license. Look, if something's up, I'll leave the moment I'm done. But I doubt it is. Chase leaves the bedroom, closing the door behind him. We get it, Chase. We get you're sad. No! We get it, you're depressed, and your water's out, but also the first thing. Water. See you, Jackie says. Remember, you can always join in later if you want. He and Schneep turn and head down the hallway towards the stairs. Chase watches them go for a while before turning the other direction and going into the bathroom. The shower controls are easy enough to figure out, even though the water took a while to warm up. Probably because the house hasn't been used in a while. To get to a reasonable temperature eventually... It gets to a reasonable temperature... It gets to a reasonable temperature eventually, though, and Chase steps in. Yep, he was right. This feels really good. And the shower's already equipped with soap, shampoo, and conditioner. Thank God for that. It would have been embarrassing to run back across the hall to get the soap he packed. About 10 minutes later, he's done. He grabs one of the towels from the rack, green to match the color scheme of the rest of the house, and head back to his bedroom, where he puts on a new change of clothes and combs his hair. Ah, refreshing. He's surprisingly tired after that. Must be some sort of conditioning, since he usually takes showers right before bed. He sits down for a moment on the edge of the bed, and opens his eyes with a start. What? Oh, he must have fallen asleep. His eyes feel all crusty like they usually do after a nap. He sits up, rubbing them, and glances out the window. It's dark out now. The wall clock said that it's around 5:45. That means he, fell asleep for, maybe 20, 30 minutes, depending how long his shower took?
Does it?
Right? Because it was 5 when you checked the clock before, right? Or was it 5:15? Squints?
I can talk more about this passage of time later once we reach an ending.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I keep trying to zoom in and I zoom out. It's too much zoom. Too much shug. Sorry, that's one of my favorites.
That's the one I was thinking of, yeah. I was like, that reminds me of a quote. What quote? It's that quote, that one.
Markiplier makes.
Too much shug.
I'm pretty sure it's Markiplier makes pancakes.
I think it might be.
Too much shug. /zoom. We're on the same stupid wavelength. Okay. Chase stands up. He walks towards the window and grabs the curtain, intending to close them. But as he does, he glances down at the ground below and stops. There's someone standing outside. He stares at the figure for a moment. It's hard to make out the face, but it looks like a man wearing dark clothes. The man is standing at the front door, and he turns and looks at the car parked nearby. He starts walking in that direction. Chase jerks backwards and runs out of the room, down the hall and down the stairs. Jackie is sitting on the sofa, staring at the TV as he plays a game. He looks at Chase in surprise. Dude, what? There's someone outside. Chase interrupts. Jackie sits up straight. What? There's someone outside! Chase hurries over to the front door and peers out. He can't see the man anymore, but it doesn't mean he's not there. What is the commotion? Schneep walks into the living room from the dining room. There's someone outside! Chase repeats again. He runs over to the dining room. Marvin and JJ are there, eating pizza. They were having pizza without Chase? Boo. He looked up in shock at Chase rushes over to the window and looks out. I glanced out my bedroom window and there was a guy there, staring at the house, and then he walked towards the car? A guy? Marvin repeats, confused. We're all the way in the middle of the woods. How did he get here? Are you sure? I am 100% sure, Chase confirms. This is concerning, JJ says. What do we do? I have a wedgie. Sorry, I was sitting for a second. I'm like, why am I uncomfortable? Oh.
Well, okay then.
Chase gets up and immediately is like, I have a wedgie. Oh, okay. Thanks for sharing, Chase. Alright. Jackie and Schneeper join the group in the dining room. We could go outside to check, Jackie suggests. I mean, if there's a guy outside, maybe it's a hiker or something who got lost. I do not think anyone would be hiking all the way out here after sunset, Schneep says slowly. Now I remember a bit of Chase's route. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I mean, if we picked stuff different from the route you got last time, probably be different.
You can get a different ending, dude.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why anyone else would be here. And how did he get here? Marvin emphasized. Did you see another car outside, Chase? Chase shakes his head. We need to call the police or something. I really think we should be sure there's someone out there before we do that, Jackie says. Look, why don't a couple of us go out there? We can call the others in here, so they can, hear if something happens and rush out to help. That's going to get us fucking killed if there's really a guy out there, Marvin comments. And even if it doesn't, I don't see why we shouldn't call the police, JJ says. Are we really capable of handling an intruder on our own? I'm not saying we're not going to call the police. I'm just saying we're going to do that after we check around, Jackie says. We are very far away, Schneep recalls. It would take the police some time to get here, whatever we do. Chase shakes his head. His heart is pounding so hard he can practically hear his blood rushing. This is all too much. He never thought something like this could happen. What do they do? To call the police, go to chapter 5. To investigate outside, go to chapter 6. Alright. What should Chase do? Go call the police? Go outside. Alright, children. Vote. I need to go get more water. So we'll be right back.
I hope if you guys check the second, if you guys are on the magma and you check the second page of the magma, you will see a vague layout of the house. Don't ask me how everything lines up, because that is not important and possibly not relevant. I mean, it should be very clear how the second floor matches on the first floor. Don't ask me about the basement. Hello, Cheesecakes. I see you. Ooh, call the police. I think that was different from the last time. How did you do that? Magic. Man. How do you do that, you magic man? If you're asking me how I make like straight lines on magma, there's a square tool. I did a black one and then I did a white one on top of. But like also, if you take your normal pencil or brush, you can hold shift to make it move in straight lines.
Alright, I have water. What do we choose?
How do people imagine rooms? That's a good question.
Alright.
They called the police.
Okay, cool. I was not expecting that. Wah. How do you do
that, you magic man?
How do you imagine roofs who call the police? I have drawn like one like house outline, and I did it for the Discord mansion, which is where our roleplay selves live. I wonder if I still have a picture of that. Probably not the time, but I'm also curious to see if I still have it like saved somewhere. It's very old by now. I remember I made it because I made it in Sims and I traced over parts of it. And then I never finished that Sims save. Yeah, I'll find it later. Alright, reading time. We're going to chapter 5. Let me make... There we go. Cool. You have chosen call the police. Look, let's just call the police, Chase says. Please? I know what I saw. There was someone out there, and I bet if we go check, they'll attack us or something. Well, if you put it like that, Jackie says thoughtfully. I was gonna suggest the buddy system anyway, but sure. If you're confident, go ahead. Chase relaxes. Great, he breathes. Great. What do you want to do it, Chase? Marvin asks. Since you saw the guy, you can probably describe what happened. Yeah. Chase reaches through his pocket and has pulled out his phone. He dials the emergency number, then presses the phone to his ear. The other end rings twice before it gets picked up. Hello, what's your emergency? A voice says. Hi, we're out in the woods in the Skenrill Forest, Chase says. We're in a cabin and no one should be here, but we saw someone outside. Someone outside, the voice repeats. Can you describe them? I don't know. It looked like a man, wearing black. Was the man being threatening? Maybe? Chase shakes his head. He was staring at our door like he wanted to get in, but he's not supposed to be here. I'm pretty sure this is private property. Whose property is it? My friend's. Jack McLaughlin? His family owns the place. And where are you? It's kind of hard to explain. Chase trails off. Something about the operator's voice was different. These questions were more pointed. You're all by yourself out there? No, there's more than me. It's just the 5 of you? Chase paused. How do you know? There's a long ways away from other people. You're a long ways away from other people. The operator continued, a clear threat in his voice. What if something happens? What if he gets inside the house? And I suppose that's a useless what if, after all. The voice laughs. The hair on the back of Chase's neck stands up, his heart pounding in his ears. Why? I'm already inside. Chase screams and throws his phone across the room. The music doesn't fit anymore. It's happy creepy.
Change the music.
I need dark atmospheric music again. Nope, not Discord. Not Discord. Don't look! I press it instinctually! Alright. Okay. Chase screams and throws his phone across the room. The others, all staring at him with increasing concern, all jump at the sudden noise and motion. Marvin gets up from the table and walks over to where Chase threw the phone. Chase, what the hell? Jackie says. What was that? What Discord? I saw nothing of the such. Finish my chat to try. Yeah. Ooh. He got a neck scar. And a flannel. I like him. I imagine the Chase in this one's wearing a flannel.
Yeah, oh, that fits so well.
Right? It's very final guy of him.
Very final guy.
And a black eye. Ooh, wump. Wump, 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 wump. Anyway. Chase, what the hell? Jackie says, what was that? The voice. It wasn't... Chase presses a hand to his chest, rising and falling rapidly with his shallow breaths. The call didn't go through. It was... the voice. I think it was him. I think... Chase, breathe. Schneep says, reaching out and grabbing Chase by the shoulders. Do it with me. Together, okay? In and out. In and out. As Chase shakily copies Schneep's breathing, Jackie, Marvin, and JJ have their own discussion. The call didn't go through, meaning it didn't reach emergency? JJ asks, is that possible? I've heard of ways to intercept cell phone calls, Jackie admits, but why? And how? Would some guy just would some guy have one now? No, I think it's a lot more simple than that, Marvin says. Chase, your phone wasn't on. She stops breathing entirely. What? I could see the screen while you were holding it, Marvin says. Your phone screen stays lit up when you're on a call, but it was dark the whole time. That's impossible. Wait, hold on. Chase hurries across the room, taking the phone from Marvin. If I check the call history, you'll see the outgoing... What? It won't turn on. Of course it won't. It's like 6 years old and you yeeted it into a wall. Marvin gestures at the wall in question. Chase, is this a prank? Because if it is, it's kind of fucked up or pretend that there's someone trying to break in. The mood has soured. Jackie and JJ stare at Chase doubtfully, while Schneep frowns with disapproval. Chase glances between them. I swear, it's... Chase trails off. What's happening? Did he really see a man outside? Did he really hear that call? Or was it all in his head? If you think Chase imagined it, go to chapter 12. If you think Chase really saw an intruder, go to chapter 13. Alright, let's do a poll.
Poll.
The delusions, I love it.
The delusions. Hashtag the delusions.
All right, and vote.
Vote. Okay. I've switched it around. Now it should be better.
Ooh. Yeah, this is a lot how I imagined it. Yeah. Though that's the kitchen right there. For some reason, I always imagined the kitchen on the other side.
Interesting.
I always imagine.
This is how I picture it.
Yeah, I always imagine the house in the middle, and then on the right side was the kitchen, and then next to the kitchen was the basement door, and then then the stairs. Maybe? I don't sure. It changes a lot in my head.
The thing about it is that, like, originally I pictured stairs going, the upstairs going vertical as well, instead of this horizontal one. But then I realized, hey, how are they going to, like, how is that going to work out? It would mean that the second floor is, like, off the first floor.
We have a tie. Author, break the tie. Did he imagine it or?
Last time we went with imagine it, so let's say he really saw it this time.
All right. Really? Are we sure we?
Oh yeah. Also, this is the oven.
No one knows why that makes me nervous. Alrighty. Alright. You chose Chase really saw it. No, guys, I swear this isn't a joke. Chase says this. I swear on my life. I swear on Sam and Stacy's lives. Sheep straightens, his disapproving look vanishing. Really? Really? I saw someone out there. Someone has to be here, regardless of what just happened. Marvin folds his arms. There's no way what just happened was because of anyone but you. No, Marvin. I understand the doubt, but think about it. Ha! What life? That's so mean!
Lol.
No.
I said lol.
Oh, lol.
Lol.
But think about it, Sheep says. Chase would not swear on his family's life if this was a joke. He would not joke about that. But then, how do we explain? JJ trails off. Sheep shakes his head. I'm not sure. Perhaps there is a mistake along the way. Perhaps this man Chase has seen is toying with us. I don't know how that second option would be possible, but alright. I believe Chase. Jackie nods. In that case, I'll call the police. I'll call the police. Yes. Hello, Minnie. Come here, baby. Go up. Good girl. That's not for you. No. Leave it. Good girl. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Sorry, it's mandatory dog time.
Mandatory dog time.
Hello, my love. Hi. I love you. Okay. Here. You can lick the bowl. Go get it. Don't bite the spoon. You lick it like a lady. Alright, cool. Really hope we're not wasting our time, Marvin mutters. We're not, Chase says firmly. They all go quiet as Jackie explains the situation to the police. After a short call, he hangs up again. They'll be here as soon as possible. How soon is that? JJ asks. Well, it took us about an hour and a half to get here from the nearest town, Marvin says. So the police go twice as fast. It'll take them about 45 minutes. So what do we do in the meantime? We need to keep safe from possible intruders, Sheep says. I'll go lock the front door and make sure all the windows are closed. Where is somewhere we can go where people cannot get to us? The basement? Chase suggests. But we'll be trapped if we go down there, Jackie argues. There are no windows. I have a better idea. What if we go hide in the bedroom? Those lock from the inside and they're all on the second floor, meaning no one can climb in. But we can climb out if we need to. We die in the meantime. I mean, that's the plan.
No comment.
Marvin nods. Great idea. I suppose jumping out a window is better than being cornered, JJ says. I went to go check what Star is drawing, and it perfectly is framed of Auntie lying on his side going, what's that?
Hi. How you doing?
Hello, sir. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Oh, he is. Definitely.
What's that? I say we don't die. Excellent decision. Yes, we can all go in mine and JJ's, Sheep adds. It's the biggest after all. Jason doesn't like that idea as much, but he relents. Alright, I guess grab your dinners and let's all go up there. Oh, Chase, are you okay with us not making your pizza? Techie asked. My what? Your pizza, remember? We all had one? We're waiting for you to come back downstairs to start on yours. Oh yeah. Chase has no idea what he's talking about, but this isn't the time for confusion about dinner. There's an intruder out there. Yeah, I'm fine. I'll just have some of whatever's around. They all go gather up their stuff, pieces included, and head upstairs, gathering into Schneep and JD's room. Chase hangs back as everyone else files in. He glances back the way they came, nervously, and notices a small figure going into his bedroom. He stares at it. That wasn't the intruder. Whoever it was much too small. Chase? Chase looks back at him confused. Chase just stares at the spot where the small figure was, confused. What was that? Was it real? Or just his imagination? To follow the figure, go to chapter 24. To ignore and follow the others to the bedroom, go to chapter 25. Wrong button. Chase should go after the figure.
I say we don't die, says Vienna.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. The Chase, shut up. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy.
'Cause I'm musical. Anyway, the wind doesn't even matter to me. Mama just killed the man.
Mama just killed a man. Put a gun against his head. Pull the trigger, now he's dead. Mama, another tie.
Let's not go the figure. Let's follow after the friends.
Yeah, because we went to the figure last time we did this with with Star. First, would you like to say something? You want to tell something? You drooling on my bed? Yeah. You are really drooling. Oh my god, you don't drool this much usually. Can you say I love you? Okay, good job. Ironically, that treat looks like a cat's head. Alright, chapter 25. Let's make go. I'm wondering if I made this into a book, how big it would be.
That's a good question.
I wonder if I could try that out. Be fun. Just carry it around with me wherever I go.
What's that? Oh, it's just a choose your own adventure horror story.
Yeah. Super fun. Anyway, you've chosen to go to the bedroom. Yeah, sorry, Ooh, I saw your book. It's so cool. Yeah. I actually just sold one. Well, I mean, almost. I'm waiting for payment to get started on it. Officially. I've printed stuff out and stuff. I want to keep making books. It's really, really fun. I want to make ones of all of our multiverse stuff too, because those are long enough to be a novel.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I think that'd be really fun. And then I can read in public my own shit without people being like, "Hey, what are you reading?" Or like, you know, I'm reading on my laptop or my phone. It's like, "Oh, you're not reading," and then I come out with a book and they're like, "Oh, look, she's so sophisticated. She's reading." Little do they know, it's fan fiction. I deceived you all. Anyway. Yeah, sorry, Chase shakes his head and follows Schneep into the bedroom. I thought I saw someone again. Schneep closes the bedroom door as Chase gets inside. The same intruder? No, not at all. They were much smaller. I think they were kid? Chase guesses. Kid? Jackie repeats, raising an eyebrow. Okay, no way in hell a kid got in here without any of us knowing. That was definitely just in your head. Yeah. Chase looks around the bedroom. It's the largest one. It's the largest one, but the only one with 2 beds. Twin size, though. Not full size as the other rooms. Schneep and JJ had their bags at the base of their claimed beds. In between the beds is a dresser with a lamp on it. Marvin is leaning against that dresser while JJ sits down on the bed he claimed. I'm worried. I kind of want to sleep now. By all means, Schneep gestures out of his bed. Thanks, Chase says, sitting down on the bed. You must be really tired, Jackie mutters. You said you were going to take a nap after the power outage. Well, I guess you never actually got to take it, since you came down basically right away panicking about the intruder. Chase just started to lie down and he stopped, confused. The power outage? Yeah, all the electricity went out, remember? JJ says. No, I don't remember. Really? Marvin looks at him doubtful. You were really upset about it. Yeah, you went right into the basement to fix it, Jackie says. I did? Chase stares at them. I don't remember. I didn't do any of that. Sheep stares at him with a worried expression. What is the last thing you remember before seeing that intruder? I took a shower. Then I went into my room and got dressed again. I sat down on the bed and I must have fallen asleep because suddenly it was later. When I looked out the window, there he was. Chase pauses. You guys aren't fucking with me, are you? Because this isn't funny. Why would we fuck with you that way? Marvin mutters. I don't know. Chase, how do you feel? Schneep asked gently. Mentally? Physically? Anything of note? Hang on a moment. Chase closes his eyes, assessing himself. Everything feels normal. His body is normal. His mind is normal. Does anything hurt? Does anything feel weird? His head hurts a little. It's just a headache, located at the side of his head. He winces slightly, and reaches up to press his hand against the spot. There was something warm and sticky there. Alarmed, Chase's eyes shoot open. He jerks his hand away and looks at it. Red liquid, warm and bright, covers his fingers. He can feel it dripping down the side of his head. What the fuck? No. That's not real. He looks around the room, seeking reassurance from the others, but his friends are gone. Instead, there's a man standing at the foot of the bed. A man wearing dark clothes. What? Chase shoots to his feet. His eyes dart around the room again. There's no way this can be real. There's no way all his friends just disappeared, but where are they then? They've left you. The man said that. Chase stares at him. This stranger, this intruder, he looks a lot like Chase himself, actually. But his eyes are green instead of blue, and that smile. Chase would never smile like that. It looks more like an animal's snarl than a human expression, contrasting with the strange clothes he wears. They're oddly fancy. A dark button-down shirt and a dark waistcoat. The sophisticated look that doesn't match the wild, hungry looks in the man's eyes. Shh! Shut up! Chase says, staring at the intruder. The man's smile widens. They've left you, he repeats. And they won't come back. Shut up! Frantically, Chase lunges for this man, pushing him up against the wall. Who are you? You're just in my mind, right? He looks around the room again. It's still empty. Where are the others? Am I? The man whispers. Doesn't this feel real? He reaches up and grabs Chase's hands by the wrists, moving his hands up. Chase can feel the cloth of the man's clothes and the warm flesh of his neck. Though, as he stares, more of that warm red liquid drips from between Chase's fingers as the man pushes Chase's hands up against his own throat. Chase, stop! Pain bursts across his face. Chase instinctively lets go, closing his eyes and backing up. When he opens them up again, the man is gone. The others are back. But they're all staring at him. What? He breathes, looking around. Decky's hand is raised, and he's looking at him with concern. Marvin is pressed up against the wall, rubbing his neck. JJ and Schneep are on either side of him, and JJ has a first grip at his arm. Where did you guys come from? What do you mean, where do we come from? Jackie gapes at him. We've been here the whole time! What? Chase looks around again. Everything looks the same as it did before the man showed up. It looked like you all disappeared. You didn't seem to see us, Schneep agreed. No matter what we said, you were not responding, just mumbling to yourself. Then you stood up and, what the fuck, Chase? Marvin shouts, his voice somewhat hoarse. What? What was the fuck? Chase asks, his voice rising in distress. You were strangling him, JJ sighed slowly. What? Yeah. Jackie nods. Sorry for slapping you, but you weren't letting go. I didn't know what what the hell else to do? Oh, that explains the sudden burst of pain. Chase raises his hand to his face, feeling the skin. He still smarts. I wasn't seeing any of that, he says slowly, his eyes darting back and forth, looking at the others in concern. Guys, I need to ask you something. If you want Chase to say, don't leave me, go to chapter 42. If you want Chase to say, lock me in here, go to chapter 43. I love seeing everyone's reactions. I missed. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Ah!
Oh no! Capacity flow. What is flow? Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oop. Are you trying to slap?
Oh, right. It
Oh
doesn't
my
work so
sweet Jeebus.
well.
Alright, here's your poll. I mean, I kind of want to draw too, but I have to read. Oh, I have to do an ad. Good, I also have to pee. So, I'll let you guys vote. I'll pee. We'll be back.
Things have taken a turn. Well, I mean, things took a turn. Like, in the story. But, I mean, specifically, my drawing. You guys will get no context for most of the stuff I'm drawing on this floor plan, I think. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Spare yourself. How could I hurt you? Chase is just a man. So just a man coded. I'm just a man. Ba-da-da-da-da. Even after all the years away from what I've known. I'm just a man who's fighting for his life. Deep down I would trade the world to see my son and wife. I'm just a man.
He ain't safe. Don't say that. Too bad I already said it. What are you guys talking about?
I don't know, I think they're talking about, Oh! I think that might have been related to the voting. They voted to have Chase.
Oh, lock me in here? Okay.
Also, I think I'm going with the floor plan if you want to show everyone on stream.
Nope. It said I'm showing tits instead. And not that kind of tits that would get me banned from Twitch. Oh, there's the pit.
Oh, yes. And now we answer no questions about the pit.
So in order to know more of the pit, you have to do JJ's route.
If you know, you know.
Alright, so here's the living room, here's the dining room, there's the kitchen and the oven, the stairs behind the TV, and that's the first part to the basement, I think, right?
That's the bathroom,
oh no, that's the bathroom in the closet, yeah.
Yeah. So the closet is over on the left. Hang on a sec.
Oh.
Here's the
is
closet.
that also this? What's right here?
That's the basement.
Oh, that's the basement. Okay.
Yeah, let me just.
I see. You said it was right by the front door. Okay. So then these are the rooms. So there's Chase's, Sneep and JJ's, yep, Marvin's, and Jackie's, and the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then here in the basement, we have the murder room bestie, the ritual circle. This must be the fuse box one, right?
Yeah.
This is
It's the first on the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pit, and then the back room that has all the bookshelves and boxes and everything. And then, so this one must be the info room.
That's the conspiracy room, yes.
Yeah.
Trophy
Awesome.
room. Yeah.
That turned out great, Gray.
I am unusually proud of the ritual circle, I will say.
Yeah, the ritual circle is great.
Alright, anyway.
Alright, so we picked to lock him in, so we're going to 43. We're treating him like a werewolf.
Hello.
This is what it feels like to me. It's like when the werewolf's like, I'm gonna hurt you, lock me in here.
No, you're so right, actually.
God, Winnie looks so cute right now. She's squished up in my squishmallows on my blanket.
No.
Hi, baby. I need to get a picture of you. You're so cute. I love you. Winnie. Sweet girl. You got some ideas? Ooh. Look at how cute my dog is. And I read.
Look at my dog. My dog is amazing.
Alrighty, let's big fucking go werewolf chase. I was supposed to be like, oh man, imagine in Shadow City if Chase eventually became a werewolf, but he can't. He's
dead.
He's dead. Yeah, he can't. There's no such thing as a werewolf ghost.
Well, there is, but they were werewolves before they died.
Yeah, you can't bite a ghost to turn him into a werewolf. Okay, so there's
He's a ghost.
Go read Shadow City. There's only one chapter so far, but basically it's like more like supernatural kind of stuff. JJ, Auntie, and Schneep are all vampires. Marva's a witch. And Jackie's a werewolf. And Chase is a ghost. And the whole premise of the story is Chase wakes up one day and realizes that he's dead. And he doesn't remember how he dies. How he died. And Jack is a paranormal investigator, basically. And it's just like, your death is really weird. You're like a really powerful ghost already. And you don't remember how you died, which isn't usually what happens. So, like, I'm gonna help you. And there's a little snippet of them meeting all the Shadow City guys in Swap Across the Crystalverse, which is our second multiverse stuff.
Ooh.
Self-promotion done, but it's very fun. I love it. I need to go read more of what you've been reading.
No, thank you. I haven't gotten too much farther in Shadow City because I basically only work on that when I have time.
Yeah.
Which I have not had much time. Much.
Yeah.
I want
feel that.
I want to do a lot of I want to do a lot of hat writing.
Well, sorry, excuse me. Yeah, I feel that. Writing is so hard right now. Though I did write a bunch today. Even if it was just a outline, I got a lot of shit done. Which means that we should be. I feel like the conditions have been met. Grab your hands.
Are you sure about that?
Damn it. Semantics. Nah, I'll probably write it more tomorrow before I go to work. What chat are you reading? No, just this one. I got the fight scene done. Ooh.
You guys are definitely hearing me because Cheese Chase responded to...
Yeah, no, they're hearing you.
Yeah. Anything new on the first page while I've been gone?
Oh. There's no chat in there. Huh. Okay, let's get going. You guys need to lock me in here, Chase whispers. The others look shocked. Chase, we're not fucking you locking in a bedroom, Jackie says. Why not? Chase asks. I just tried to strangle Marvin. I don't want to hurt anyone else. If we lock you in a room alone, how do we know you won't hurt yourself? JJ asks, even just by accident. Well, it's either that, or you guys stay with me to make sure that doesn't happen, and I want you guys close by, but if you're close, I could... Chase stops, shuddering at the thoughts that come to him. They feel different, slithering into his mind. All the ways he could hurt his friends. You can stay outside the door, but just put something between me and you. What about the intruder, Marvin asks. Marvin, Marvin, you did not ever think there was an intruder. Do not say that now, Schneep says. I was trying to point out, look, there could be, and we shouldn't split up if there is. Chase sinks to the floor, clutching his head. It hurts. There's an ache coming from the side of his head, a fluttering pain. Go into the room next door, it's fine. That's, where Marvin is staying, right? It'll be fine. You can hear if something happens. We're not fucking leaving you, Chase, Jackie says, crouching down next to him. You will. The words slip from Chase's mouth without his intention or consent. Where did that come from? He wasn't even thinking anything like that. No, we won't, Jackie says stubbornly. It is a bad idea to leave you alone in this state, Schneep agrees. Either you leave and stay safe, or you stay and get hurt, Chase insists. It's never just two choices, JJ says. Yeah, fuck the dichotomy, Marvin adds. Chase looks up at Schneep. Doc, you have experience with this sort of stuff. Is putting it lightly, Schneep mutters. Tell them I'll be fine if you all leave. Chase, I just said it was a bad idea, Schneep emphasized, just a few seconds ago. I'm not going to change my mind in 5 seconds. And besides, I believe in you. You do not intend to harm. Even what just happened, I am sure that in your mind it was perfectly reasonable. You simply must be very careful. He pauses. Though it is unusual for you to suddenly have such vivid hallucinations, to the point where you don't even realize what you're doing. That is not usually how you respond to stress. I don't know why this is happening, but it is, Chase cries, and you... He stops. There's someone else in the room. The intruder, the man in the dark clothes, he is back. Standing behind everyone else, he stares at Chase with those green eyes and wide smile. Chase shudders. You have my face. Chase screams, jerking backwards. Leave! He shouts, fucking get out of here! Okay, fucking hell, Marvin says. We're gonna leave if it means so much to you. No, not you guys, I mean, you should leave anyway, but... The man's smile widens. Suddenly, he lunges forward, closing the distance across the room in seconds. Chase screams again and pushes back against the wall, but the wall isn't there anymore. He's falling backwards into darkness, until suddenly, he stops. He's not in a room anymore. He's somewhere else. Where is he? If Chase is somewhere inside, go to chapter 72. If Chase is somewhere outside, go to chapter 73. There are a lot of non-choices in this one, I'm realizing.
No, like, they're basically, most of them are non-choices.
Pull.
I'm crazy, says Star. I'm crazy. Me seeing the Sonic 3 trailer.
I need to go check my Twitch chat to give you guys a new poll. So I'm switching to here so you guys won't see me give away Twitch secrets. Where is Chase? Outside. Inside.
Does a man become a monster?
Frick. This is the one thing I didn't want. I'm so good at this.
Full management.
Does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame?
Oh, you heard me.
When does a man become a monster?
Basement. Basement.
What?
I'm watching the stream and I'm watching.
I'm just trying to zoom in. It's so hard to be precise with my trackpad. I should probably plug in my mouse.
I can imagine. It's honestly hard to be precise with even my mouse. So it's just Magma, I think.
It's really easy to use on my fucking iPad.
I partially think it's designed for iPad.
Yeah. Ooh, we got 3 votes this time. Let's go. Alright, we're going outside. I did like that scene. It's very nice. Okay, so we're going 17. Oh, chat, I didn't tell you guys, but the other night I stayed up really late and I practically finished every single ending of the Choose Your Own Adventure and then went to go read some more because I love the story so much. So, I have now read every single ending and I know what happens mostly. There's some things I've forgotten. Like, I remember reading most of Jackie's, but I don't remember a lot.
For some reason, Jackie's is the one I forget a lot about, too.
Because it's just so violent. You've chosen outside. Chase is outside. Not in the forest around the cabin, but in a park in the middle of the city. It's nice, if a bit cold. The sun is bright and there are patches of snow on the ground. He's wearing a coat. Everything okay? A voice asks. Chase turns around towards it and sees Jack. It's Jack. For some reason, he didn't recognize him right away. But it's definitely him. Bright blue eyes staring at Chase, a half smile on his lips. His hair has fading green dye in it. How long ago did he have green hair? It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm fine, Chase says, the word pulled out of him without his input. It's freezing out here, though, isn't it? How long has it been since it's gotten this cold? It's been a while, Jack says. He scans the park. Want to sit down? You know, they say movement helps when you're cold. Yeah, but, okay, the sitting is down is for me. I couldn't sleep, so I read some Swap Boys last night. Oh, yay. Aww. I'm working on a new story for my new villain.
This villain's a real jerk.
Yeah, he's... Yeah. He's old-fashioned.
Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, that's the best way I can put it for now. Chase laughs. Fine then. Be prepared for a cold butt, though. The benches here are metal. The two of them sit down on the nearest bench. Chase feels like he's watching a movie. JJ? Did I say JJ?
Oops.
Chase laughs. Fine then. Be prepared for a cold butt, though. The benches here are metal. The two of them sit down on the nearest bench. Oh wait, and you're saying JJ for being old-fashioned? No, Dr. J is good in Swap.
Dr. J is a good guy.
Though, I remember a beginning story from someone who helped me, make a lot of Swap, like, beginning stories. They wrote one where, like, what if it was, like, just an AU, but, like, it was of the canon egos, and, they just were, like, basically hypnotized into thinking that they were the Swaps, and JJ was, like, the mastermind, but that story doesn't exist anymore. It was really good, though. No, this new villain, his name is the Doll Maker, and he makes dolls, and they're all, like, really Victorian themed, and he's an old man. I like the design I made for him last night, but I want to make him more Victorian looking.
Those are his work clothes.
Yeah, maybe he wears something nice, when he's doing his exhibit. I'm not sure if I'm in love with the red either, but I want to kind of do white for, like, his power, but that's, like, light magic, and he's a dark magician, so...
He throws people off.
Yeah. Okay. The two of them sit down on the nearest bench. Chase feels like he's watching a movie, feeling himself move and talk without actually wanting to, and suddenly he realizes this is a memory, one he'd almost forgotten. Why is he re-experiencing this now? He doesn't understand. Hey Chase, I have a question. Are you gonna share it, or are you just announcing it? Yes, that was exactly what he said back then. What's going on? What's happening? He is a magician. He's a very bad magician. He's a dark magician, and he may have known Magnificent when he was younger.
Oh, well, that's new to me, actually.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking since they're both hypnosis villains, he probably taught Magnificent, like, hypnosis techniques when he was still in college. Because I have another story I want to write, where it's Magnificent, like, the day that Magnificent ended up disappearing with Jackie, and kind of, like, his turn to darkness and stuff. And in that, he definitely hypnotizes a bunch of people.
Ooh.
He's trying to get Jackie. He's trying to get Jackie to stay, and then he gets caught, and then he starts running away from the magic circle because he was using dark magic. So I'm thinking before that is when he met Dollmaker, who I probably should actually name and not just call Dollmaker.
Google Victorian names.
Yeah. Jack grins a little, but his expression soon fades. What would you do if something happened to me? Chase tilts his head. He remembers being concerned. Is something going to happen? No, it's just a general question. Well, depends on what it is, I guess. What do you have in mind? Jack opens his mouth, then closes it again. He shakes his head. Never mind. Never mind. I can't. Has Jack always been this pale? Or had Chase not realized it until now? Was Jack pale in the present day, or just in his memory? Something was wrong. There's a man standing nearby. A man wearing dark clothes, staring at the two of them with wide, green eyes. Chase looks at him. The man wasn't there that day. He remembers the park being empty except for the two of them. Why is he here now? It's funny, isn't it? The man whispers, but Chase can hear it as clear as day. Maybe you should have asked more. The man grins. But I'm glad you didn't. Suddenly, Chase gasps. He once again standing, his head rushing with the sensation of blood flowing, as if he was upside down, and is now right side up again. He squeezes his eyes shut, then opens them. This isn't the park. It's not the cabin bedroom either. The one where he was with his friends just before that memory. He doesn't recognize where he is now. It's a long hallway. It extends forward for a little while before opening up into a wide shadowed space. On the left side of the hallway are 2 doors. On the right side are 3. Chase turns around and sees a staircase heading upwards. 12 steps leading up to a closed door. This is the cabin basement. He knows that instinctively, but he doesn't know how he knows it. He doesn't remember being here before. How did he get here?
Does he have 90 minutes?
Well, does he have 90 minutes?
Do you have 90 minutes?
Well, Star says, hallway at PTSD. Chase and Hallway's best duo. All it needs is a red light and a lighter. This is the cabin basement. He knows that distinctly. He doesn't know how he knows it, but he remembers being here before. How did he get here? Was it just he was just in the bedroom? Did he black out? Is he blacking out? Is that it? But why? And why is he down here? What happened? And what does he do now? To look around, go to chapter 118. To leave the basement, go to chapter 119. Okay. Are you drawing on the boys?
Yeah.
Nice.
Look at their slightly different shades of brown hair.
Alright. What should Chase do? Look around. Or leave. It's them, the boys.
The boys.
I need to blow my nose is itchy. The boys reference.
hole is up, by the way.
Wag.
Wag.
I need to do an Egos Boys AU where Chase is the butcher and Auntie is Homelander. I wish I had
I don't know.
reference what that is.
No context.
Yeah.
Head empty.
Alright, so we're gonna leave the basement. Cool, we're definitely getting different results this time. Love it. Try to leave.
Yeah.
Chase
Just
hurries.
having one other person is clearly making a difference.
Yeah, for sure. Chase hurries over to the stairs, glancing around uneasily. He doesn't remember how he got here, and that scares him. Before he goes up, the steps he calls out, guys? Are you down here? Jackie? Schneep? JD? Marv? The only answer he gets is a slight echo trailing off at the end of his words. He shivers. The others probably aren't down here. He'd have more luck upstairs, so he goes up the stairs, taking the 12 steps 2 at a time until he reaches the closed door at the top. He turns the doorknob. Nope. He doesn't. It doesn't move. The door is locked. Instinctively, his hand goes to his pocket and pulls out the set of house keys. He starts to put them into the door lock, and then stops, pulling the keys back and staring at them. What the fuck? The keys weren't in his pocket a minute ago. Or were they? He wasn't sure, and that scared him. The hair on the back of his neck stands up. He turns, glancing over his shoulder back down at the staircase. There's a man standing at the bottom of the stairs. Dark clothes, brown hair, and green eyes, and a face that's almost like looking in a mirror. It's the intruder. Don't call me that, the man says. I'm not intruding. This is where I live. He smiles, though not for much longer. Who are you? Chase asks. He's not sure why he asks. Every instinct is screaming at him to unlock the basement door and run, but he can't move. His muscles are locked into place. I'd rather you ask the question, what are you? The intruder says, still smiling. Chase blinks and suddenly the man is on the staircase, 3 steps from the bottom. Am I a lost hiker? Or am I a murderer come to kill you and your friends? Maybe I'm a hallucination, product of stress, just in your head. Maybe I'm a ghost, the shadow of one of the many who've died here. He laughs. Can you even tell anymore, Chase? Chase feels his heart stop. He grabs the doorknob, trying to turn it. Fuck. He still hasn't unlocked the door. That would mean turning his back to the stranger. He doesn't want to look away from him. Whatever you think, it doesn't really matter. The man continues. Knowing doesn't change what's happening. You can't stop me. You can't do much of anything, really. Shut up, Chase says numbly. He's trying to find the key to the lock without looking at it, but it's difficult. He can't tell the difference between a key not fitting and him missing the lock. His hands are shaking. Very clever of you. So clever, Chase. Such a wordsmith. I could see why your wife fell for you. The man laughs again, though that love didn't last for long, did it? I thought the phrase was, till death do us part. What did you do to make her change her mind? Shut up! Chase shouts. He drops the keys. For a second, he glances down at them, and when he looks up, the man is in front of him, inches from his face. Chase yelps and presses against the door, frantically trying to turn the locked handle. What have I told you? You and your friends weren't alone in here, the man whispers. His eyes are wide, the sclera is darkening from white to black. What if I told you there was someone else here the whole time? What would you do, Chase? His smile is wide, the teeth sharp. Are there too many of them? Nothing. You try, of course. But you wouldn't succeed. You never do. Chase stammers, trying to find the words to protest. The stranger doesn't know him. I know you very well, Chase. The man reaches forward, pressing a single finger against Chase's forehead. I've seen everything in here. The finger drags to the side, sharp nail scraping at Chase's skin until it presses against the side of his head. Remember this? The man bares his teeth. Bang! Pain erupts in Chase's head. He screams, clutching it, and falls to the ground, and continues to fall, tumbling end over end down the staircase. It should hurt, but the blinding pain in his brain outweighs the impact from the fall. He lands at the bottom of the stairs in a heap, and there he stays, curling up and writhing in pain as the agony of his head just builds. then stops. The relief is overwhelming. Chase gasps, breathing heavily, getting used to the absence of hurt once more. Slowly he sits up, then stands. Dad? He looks down the basement hallway. Sam, his daughter, stands there, staring at him with wide blue eyes. How did you get here? He asks, not knowing if the question makes sense. Dad, I need your help. Sam's voice is quiet, but he can hear it in the silence of the basement. She turns to the side, walking to one of the rooms on the right wall of the hallway. She puts a hand on the doorknob and stares at him. I think I'll help you too, but the door is locked. Chase stares at her. He looks down. The house keys are at his feet. When did they get there? Did it matter? They were there now. There was a key on that ring that would unlock the door. There had to be. But Chase turns and looks back at the staircase leading out of the basement. Dad? Sam's voice cracks. She sounds afraid. You're not going to leave me, are you? Not again. He looks back at her. His heart is a blade of ice in his chest. He doesn't want to leave her. She needs him. She's always needed him. He needs to help her. He needs to be a good dad. If he can. Can he? He's been wondering lately. Right now, he could prove that he is. He picks up the house keys and starts walking towards her. To go after Sam, go to chapter 184. To go after Sam, go to chapter 184. To go after Sam, go to chapter 184. To try to leave, go to chapter 185. No, not that, Dad. Leave! Alright, since we did the last one last time, we'll leave this time.
I will say, this will walk you into an ending if you go after Sam.
Get out! So, get out!
Let me out! Let me out!
Get out now. Alright, it's unanimous. You chosen, try to leave. No. No, this is wrong. Chase forces himself to stop walking. This isn't real. Sam can't be here, so she must be a trick of his mind. But she feels so real. What would be the harm in following her? No, he can't be thinking like that. Dad? Sam stares at him. What are you waiting for? Chase takes a step backwards. It's surprisingly difficult, like he's walking through chest-deep water instead of air. But he takes that step, and then another, and another. Dad? Sam blinks, tears well in her eyes. Are you gonna leave me again? Chase lets out a quiet whimper. He doesn't want to leave her. No, he does want to leave, because this isn't the real Sam. This is a trick. A trick! He keeps walking backwards. The air is honey now, thick and sticking to his skin, but he keeps going. Dad, what are you doing? Sam walks towards him. He turns around and runs. Dad! Sam's voice screams, Get back here! I need you! He reaches the staircase and starts climbing. I need you, Dad! I need you, Chase! It's so hard to lift his feet. He grabs one of the handrails and starts pulling, helping him get up. How many steps are there? Only 12, right? 1, 2, 3. Get back here! Get back here! I need you! Her voice is so loud, as if she's screaming at him from all directions. 5, 6, 7. I need you! You can't run away from me! Her voice shifts. You can't escape me! Fuck them kids, I'm leaving! 10, 11, 12. He's at the door. It feels like he's just hiked up a mountain, but he keeps pushing forward. The keys are still in his hand. He tries one, then another, and the door unlocks. He staggers out in the living room. Chase? His friends are there. It looks like they are heading into the basement, actually. Jackie is leading the way, then Marvin, then Sneef and JJ in the back. They all look stunned to see him. Are you alright, Chase? Sneef says suddenly. You look pale. We're going to look for you, JJ says. Chase stares at them, breathing heavily. He's about to say something when he notices it. Sam is here now, too. She's standing at the side of the group, staring at him with wide, green eyes. Green eyes? His daughter has blue eyes. Oh dear Jeebus. Sam smiles. It's not her smile. The form twists and stretches, and suddenly the man is there, the intruder in the dark clothes. His smile is his. I told you I was already inside, he whispers. Chase screams. He runs past the others, passing by the opposite side of the man, the intruder, as he runs for the upstairs staircase. Chase! Jackie gasps. Marvin reaches out to try to grab him, but barely misses. Chase isn't sure where he's going, only that he needs to get away from that thing. You can't get away from me, Chase. I'm already inside. The voice sounds like he's coming from right behind him. Chase almost trips on the staircase in surprise, but keeps going until he reaches the top. He runs blindly, going into his bedroom and slamming the door. I said you can't get away. Chase whirls around. The intruder is there, standing in the corner. He grins at Chase and walks forward, forcing him to back up. The bedroom door is thrown open. The others all rush in, still in the same order they were before. Chase, what's happening? Jackie asks. I don't know. Chase screams. You can't see him, can you? He points to the man who is standing not 6 inches from Jackie's side. The group follows his gestures, but clearly sees nothing. Who are you? What do you want from me? How about you call me Auntie? The man says, delayed at. He said the thing! Yippee!
Yippee!
Do we ever find out what Auntie's actual name is here?
Not in this route, no.
Yeah. Oh, but we do in another one, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. I freaking called it! Name drop, woo! How'd you call me Auntie? The man says, delighted at Chase's panic. As for what I want you. What? Chase cries. Chase, calm down, Schneep says in an even, measured voice. I know this is probably frightening. Schneep, it's not a hallucination, Chase shouts. I don't think it can be. I was somewhere else, and I'm going all over the place. This has to be something more. Right you are, Auntie laughs. I'm so much more. But I am in your head, Chase. I can see everything in there. What a sad life you've had. Do you think you'll ever feel alive again? Because I doubt you will. I forgot how fucking much he stabs at Chase in this room. Oh my god.
He's an asshole.
He's an asshole. He's a murderer.
He's an evil asshole. He's a murderer, evil asshole.
Movement in the corner of Chase's vision. He realizes that JJ has been signing something. Catching the tail end of it, he thinks he's saying, right? I know how that sounds, but it's what instinct tells me. Maybe it's some kind of spirit, Marvin suggests? I know what you want, Chase, Auntie says quietly, walking closer. Chase flinches and backs up, but there's nowhere to go. The wall is behind him. Can I eat Auntie down the staircase? I don't think so.
You're in the bedroom now. You cannot. There is no staircase.
And it's something you'll never reach again. You know this, don't you? Life is nothing but a repeated cycle. And each cycle, the colors of life fade a bit more. Nothing is changing. Nothing is getting better. Auntie's eyes light up. Yes, light up. The green shifts to an unnatural color and begins to glow. But you don't need to leave the cycle altogether. You can just go to sleep. Let someone else take over. You won't feel anything. And let's face it, it won't really make a difference if you're not there. Everyone will get over it. Probably quickly. Chase hates that he's listening, but he can't change the fact that the idea of a peaceful sleep. He can't change the fact that the idea of a peaceful sleep, it's a light that shines on part of him that he tries to keep buried. I don't think he can hear us anymore. Or for the love of Chase, fucking pay attention to us! Chase gasps. His friends have moved closer to him while he listened to Auntie's words. Jackie is within arm's reach. Whatever happening, you have to push through it, Jackie says. I know you can do it. You're the strongest, bravest person I know. You could survive this. Auntie walks around the others, passing in between them like a ghost. There's something else, Chase. If you don't listen to me, if you stay awake, it'll be on them. Auntie raises his hand. Against his will, Chase's raises up too. He gasps and grabs at it with his other hand, pulling it down. Just fall asleep, Chase. Nothing will happen. Chase's body is trembling. The faces of his friends surround him, concerned, but his eyes keep drifting to Auntie. What is he supposed to do? If he keeps fighting, Auntie will hurt them. But he's already tried to make Chase do it before. But as tempting as it is, Chase doesn't want to give Auntie what he wants. Does he? The room is hot. It's hard to think with this close heat, except there's a spot behind him that's a bit colder. The window. Auntie backed him up almost to the window. He can't fight Auntie forever. Eventually he'll give in. But maybe he can hurt Auntie. Maybe if he goes out. There's only 2 ways out of this. Giving up and falling asleep like Auntie wants, or trying to take Auntie down. Chase hesitates. To give in, go to chapter 261. To jump out the window, go to chapter 262. To try something else, go to chapter 263. There's 3 choices this time, ladies and gents.
3 choices!
There are never just 2 choices!
Well, it looks like Star knows what she doesn't want to happen.
Okay. Let's go do a poll.
And you ask my guys.
I will throw Chase out the window. Why'd the music stop? It's like oh, it's 1 hour. I was like, this one's supposed to be like 11 hours of music. But I changed it.
She's such a great artist.
I know, they're doing so good. Let's see. Give in. Jump out the window. It's try something else, right? Try something else.
Yes. Oh, you know what I just realized?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second. Did I go to Bath and Body Works? I did not. How do I do this?
You're trying to chase the Auntie down the stairs.
I'm gonna be evil.
You're being evil? What are you doing?
But you'll see once the poll is over.
Ah, fuck. Oh, is that Jack next to Auntie?
Yeah. He's a tired guy in the stadium.
Yeah. And the black hair. His barbers have a little bit of black hair in his hair. I love that.
Yeah.
And of course, Jackie has his ponytail. It's a secret fortune option. Throw Auntie down the stairs. Alright, we're gonna try something else. You voted for give in, didn't you? Get dunked on, Auntie.
Dunk on him.
Alright, 263, let's go. No. Guys, Chase whispers, I can't fight him off forever. He'll take over eventually, and I think he wants to kill you. He clutches his head. What are you saying, Chase? Sneap asks, taking a step forward. I don't know. He wants me to give up, but if I do, maybe if I died, I'd take him with me. No, Chase, don't you fucking say that. Jackie hurries over, grabbing Chase by the shoulders and pulling him close. Whatever's happening, you don't need to fucking die. We can figure something out. Figure something out. Marvin, you were saying something about a spirit? Oh, now you were listening? Marvin mumbles. This isn't the time for that, JJ snaps. This also isn't the time for fantasy, Schneep chimes in. Schneep, no, it is not a fantasy. Oh, my assassin Chase is gonna get so much trauma. He's such a pathetic asshole, but I love him. Crying ass. Schneep, no, it's not a fantasy. Chase's voice shakes. Auntie is staring at him, peering over Jackie's shoulder. He looks as solid as Jackie does. It's real. I've never hallucinated before, but it can't be like this, can it? Schneep doesn't know what to say. Help. Chase whispers, please, guys, help me. I don't know what. Suddenly, Auntie's hand shoots out, wrapping around Chase's throat. He chokes, suddenly cut off. Shut up, Auntie hisses. Chase? Jackie pulls him closer. Chase collapses against him, pulling all his effort into breathing through the sudden tightness around his throat. It's not real, but his effects on him sure is. Guys? Okay, fine, we can try the spirit business, Schneep says hurriedly. If it does not work, the police are coming. Surely they will bring paramedics. Marvin, what do we do about this? I don't know. There are a lot of ways to expel spirits, Marvin stammers, and I don't know any of them. A sudden fragment of knowledge slips into Chase's thoughts. He lifts his head a bit. Basement, he asks. There's witch stuff in the base. Shut up! Auntie shouts, squeezing tighter. Stop helping them! You can't get rid of me! You know that! Chase feels his arm jerk against his will, almost pushing Jackie away, but he fights against it, muscles trembling as his body's caught between two minds. Basement. Okay. Jackie nods. Let's go, guys! He scoops Chase up into a tight hold and runs out of the room, carrying him. The others follow. Chase's image stays behind the door, but Chase still hears him clear as day. You can't fight me forever, he hisses. And the longer you try, the more painful I'll make it for them when I take over. So stop trying. Give up. It's the only choice. They reach the living room. Chase? Marvin glances at Chase and Jackie's arm. Hold on, okay? Just for a little while longer. We're doing what we can. Chase nods jerkily. You're not getting there, Auntie hisses. The lights overhead flicker. Chase suddenly feels sick. He reaches out with one hand and grabs the air, imagining he's holding Auntie back from whatever he's trying to do. The flickering stops. Auntie growls in frustration. Stop it! Stop resisting me! Then he laughs. You're only tiring yourself out, you know. You can't fight forever. He doesn't have to fight forever. Only long enough for the others to succeed. He has to hold out for them. They're in the basement now. Auntie. Not even close, that's Chase. Or Jackie. Ah! Ooh, there's so many boys!
There's so many of them.
There's so many boys! Water. They're in the basement now. Jackie ignores the rooms to the left and right, leading the group to that shadowy open space at the end of the hallway. JJ feels around the walls until he finds a light switch and flicks it on. 6 ceiling-mounted lights turn on, illumining a room full of old-looking junk. Boxes, a wooden table with deep scratches in its surface, and above all, a bookcase full of dusty books. Check the shelves! Marvin shouts, heading to the nearest one. Find titles that might help. Jackie, are you alright staying there? Sneep asks. I'm good, Jackie says, clutching Chase over closer to him. I'll make sure he's okay. Chase tries to say thank you, but Auntie still has a hold on his throat, so it just comes out as a wheeze. The other 3 immediately start searching the bookcases. There's so many books. How will they ever find anything? Will they find anything at all? How long will it take? Chase feels Auntie trying to control his limbs, trying to force him to push Jackie away. He fights as best as he can, head lolling as the rest of his body trembles. Jackie's grip on his tightens. A solid, supportive hug. It's going to be okay, he mutters. It's gonna be okay. Then JJ gasps. He bends over close to the floor, reaching behind a bookcase. Then he stands up again, holding a thin-looking book with a cracked leather cover. Auntie stops fighting Chase for a moment. What is that? He sounds surprised and a little scared. What is that? What is that? Sneep asks as well. Is there a title? JJ shakes his head. Marvin rushes over, taking the book and flipping through the first couple pages. This is a grimoire, a book of spells, he says, his eyes light up. And there's a spell mark. See? The corner folded over? Hang on. Oh shit! He laughs. This is perfect! No! Auntie screams, using Chase's voice. He thrashes against Jackie's grip. Don't you fucking dare! Chase pushes past him. You shut up, he says through gritted teeth. That's probably a bad sign, Jackie says slowly. Marvin shakes his head. No, it's a good sign. That means that this thing doesn't want us to use this. He looks down at the grimoire, scanning what's written there. I just need to read these words out loud. It might try to fight us when that happens, so are you guys prepared? JJ, Jackie, and Sneep nod, the same determined expressions on their faces. Great. Marvin takes a deep breath. Irish.
You don't have to.
Irish. This is what I did. Me and Chris were reading the JJ route for my first time. I was like, Irish. The words are Irish. Some parts of Chase somehow knows what they mean, but how? He doesn't know Irish at all. Auntie screams. Part of that scream escapes through Chase's mouth. The light overhead flicker and go out, but JJ and Sneep both pull out their flashlights, shining them on the page for Marvin to continue reading. You can't do this to me! Auntie screams with Chase's voice. One of Chase's hands forms into a fist and suddenly punches Jackie in the face. Jackie cries out and drops him. Chase's body tries to scramble up again, but JJ roams over, taking over Jackie's task of holding him still. Marvin continues his chant, but Chase can't hear him through Auntie's screaming in his mind. There are no words, just an unbearable sound of animalistic anger and fear. Unending without any pauses to breathe. And yet, beyond that, Chase feels something. There's a warm feeling in his chest and stomach. Like he's eaten a bowl of hot soup. He didn't realize how cold he was before. Chase closes his eyes, concentrating on that feeling as he slowly spreads through his body. The lights turn back on as Chase's eyes roll back into his head. Then the convulsions start. Chase's arms and legs start spasming, his spine twitching, each movement growing stronger and stronger. It's not him doing it, and it's not Auntie. Stop holding him, Sheep shouts. Do not hold someone without seizing. JJ immediately backs off. What do we do then? Support his head. Put something soft under it. On it. Jackie leans on the ground and takes off his hoodie, putting it under Chase's head. Chase feels something strange. It's like that feeling when your ears are about to pop, but it's all over his body. He doesn't like it. But this must be part of the process, right? Auntie is still screaming, but it sounds more distant. Diro Doom. I'm not going to attempt to. The rest. Mallory shouts, Irish! Diro Doom! Irish! Smelly boy.
You're so right.
You stinky dead man. Suddenly, Auntie's voice stops. Chase feels his mouth opening automatically. A thick black smoke pours out of his throat. It rises in the air, and there's a shape of a person in the cloud, a writhing mess of limbs struggling to reach back in. Glowing green eyes appear, glaring at the others with unmistakable malice, and then they leak out as the smoke disperses. Chase flops back on the ground as all the tension leaves him. He closes his eyes. He didn't realize how strange he felt until now. Crowded somehow. Too many thoughts in his head, disconnecting him from his body. But now Auntie is gone, and he feels normal again. Chase? Chase? Jackie shakes his shoulder. Jackie hears footsteps running towards him. Or Chase feels footsteps rushing towards him. He opens his eyes again and sees four faces staring down at him. There's worry there. Worry born of love. He laughs, relieved. I'm fine, he says. I'm fine. He's gone. Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you. How do you feel? JJ asks. I could just ran a mile. Chase says. Tired. Floppy. Sheep suddenly laughs. Floppy? Yeah, I just want to flop. Marvin grins. That's Chase alright. He grabs Chase's hand, squeezing tight. We're glad you're alright. So glad. Jackie asks. I'm glad I'm alright too, Chase mumbles. Can we go upstairs again? JJ smiles gently. Of course. Can you stand? I can, maybe, physically, but I'd like some help. Dang it, I want to cry now. How dare you? Good ending? Yeah, you guys got a good ending.
You found a good ending.
Yay, finally a good ending for Star!
After 3 streams.
3 streams and like 5 other stories we read.
Yeah. I think it was 4.
Yeah. JD nods.
Yeah.
Or Jackie nods. I got you, Chase. We'll head up. Everyone back away. Give me some space. Sheep, Marvin, and JJ back up, giving Jackie enough room to help Chase up. He leans on him heavily, but Jackie doesn't mind. So, what now? We start talking about what to tell the fucking policemen that get here, Sheep says. Ah, fuck. I almost forgot about them, Marvin mutters. It's easy. We just say that we thought we saw someone outside, JJ says. They won't find anyone, and we know there's nothing to worry about. So, all we're doing is wasting police time. A cab, let's go. Great, Jackie says. And then, do we keep the trip going? For a night, at least, Chase says quietly, putting his head on Jackie's shoulder. I don't want to drive after all this. And you're all stuck without me. Sheep laughs. That is true. I suppose we can talk more about it in the morning. For now, we just process all this. Process sounds good, Chase agrees. They all head upstairs. Chase asks Jackie to help him into his bedroom, which he does. Jackie leaves him there, but promises he'll be in the hallway outside if Chase needs anything, which he appreciates. Chase lies down in the bed, but he doesn't fall asleep. He just rests. That's all he needs. It's easy to do knowing his friends are right outside, there to catch him if he falls. Ending reached, strength. Let's go! Good ending! Yay!
I do think this is my favorite good ending.
It's very good. It's very much has like a lot of stuff you like power of friendship, working through stuff.
Yeah. And I forgot how much of an asshole Auntie really is.
Yeah.
Freaking taunting him. Also, if you look at the magma, that little smoke creature, that's what they see.
Ooh. That's kind of what I always imagined, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, do we want to read another one?
I think we should do a Jackie route.
Yes. Before that, though, I'm gonna run another ad. And I think Jackie's is 7.
Yeah, but we need to read the one before that.
Oh, that's true.
Because VO wasn't here for
Yeah.
the Marvin and JJ streams.
Okay, cool.
Yes, my favorite VO says VO.
I'm not sure who's gonna be your fave hero after this. Okay, we're gonna run an ad real quick. I gotta go to the bathroom, and we'll read Jackie's.
Yeah.
I will go back to just chatting, so you guys can see what people are drawing. Yeah, good enough. Okay, cool. I'll be right back.
Alright, I'm also bathroom. Behave, chat. Don't set us on fire, wink wink. I have returned. Oh, right as the ad is ending. Perfect timing. Thank you very much, VO. Puffle still gone? Sounds like it, because there was no answer to that. So I watched a video essay on Gravity Falls the other day that was like analyzing all the episodes. It was a year old, so it was before the Book of Bill released, and like there was like a resurgence in the Gravity Falls fandom. So I was just kind of doing that because the person really liked the show. And like it was interesting how like they were like, I'm analyzing this from a writing perspective. And like me as a writer was like, oh yeah, cool. Only to like disagree with several of their points. I mean, I agree with some of their points too. Like, you should draw a stand? Yeah, hell yeah, man, go for it. I agreed with several of their points too, like they brought up stuff that I didn't even think about before. But I disagreed with like most of their points, and I found that really interesting because like I'm so into writing, and I love seeing things that are like analyzing stories from a writer's perspective. In particular, the video essayist was like really hard on the last Mabelcorn, the like Mabel plot there, and like in a way that I was like surprised to see, because like I don't know, I've never seen anyone really have a problem with that episode. I mean, he had some like good points, because it is a little bit weird for Mabel to be violent. But I don't know, I feel like I never leave comments on YouTube videos, but I actually was like so surprised at the vehemence of this guy and his interpretation of the moral of that story, that I was like, Mabelcorn is your fave? You won't like what this guy said then. But yeah, my interpretation of the moral of like the last Mabelcorn is that you shouldn't try so hard to prove that you're a good person, you know, because like Mabel is like very proud of being a good person, but like when the unicorn's like, you're not pure of heart, she takes it real hard, you know, and like you shouldn't do that, because you're just like putting pressure on yourself. And more often than not, the people who are like asking you to prove that you're a good person don't actually care if you do, which was what the unicorn was like in that episode. She was just like a jerk who was like,
the
like,
chat's on fire! This is what happens when I take too long. Are we talking about Gravity Falls?
Yeah, we're talking about Gravity Falls. I watched a video essay of Gravity Falls, in which the person like really went in on the last Mabelcorn episode. Mm. You know that one?
Yeah.
It really went in on the Mabel subplot in that episode. And they were like, the only reason, if it was just a Mabel subplot on its own, this would be at the bottom of the tier list. And I was like, oh, I was like so surprised, because like I've never seen anyone complain about the last Mabelcorn.
Yeah, it's a good episode.
And like, yeah. He and like it was interesting that his interpretation of the moral was so bad faith. I guess he was like, I mean, clearly the moral is to be violent, and that's a good thing, was what he was taking away from it.
To be fair, a lot of people, especially like when Gravity Falls was still like really, really popular, not the resurgence that it has right now, people hated Mabel. When when like her only sin was being a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah, I do think that guy wasn't understanding that like she's a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah.
In a way, because he's like, she's the heart of the show. She's the moral center, and I'm like, cool, she's 12.
Also, like, I don't know, I think sometimes violence is justified. Like, if someone's being a jerk, you should be able to punch them in the face because they should be being a jerk.
Yeah, and like I was just saying before you arrived here, I feel like the moral that was intended for the last Mabelcorn Mabel story was that you shouldn't hold yourself to a standard of good when like the people who you're trying to please would never let you meet that standard, you know?
Yeah.
Like the unicorn was constantly being like, you're not pure of heart! And Mabel was really beating herself up over that, you know? Mm-hmm. And like in the end, the unicorn was just a jerk who like didn't want to deal with her, so she kept like saying nah, and like she was like finding amusement out of it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought the moral.
The unicorn was held in like such hard regard by Mabel that it's like, I could totally fuck with them.
Yeah, exactly. The unicorn, and like the moral I was getting was that like, don't hold yourself to a high standard, especially for jerks who like won't ever like agree with you, you know?
Yeah. That's
the moral I was I left a YouTube comment on this guy's video. I never leave comments on videos.
Right. That's how you know that you were pissed.
I wasn't necessarily pissed, because I feel like he had a good point about it somehow. Like, it is, like, he had good points in general. Like, he was, but like, also I didn't agree with, like, some of his things. But he did point out that Wendy was not a well-written character, which honestly I never realized.
Was a what? An unreliable what?
She was not a well-written character.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I never realized Wendy wasn't a well-written character until that video. So, like, he had good points, and
she's very much, like, I feel like Wendy is very much, like, a product of the women are badass only kind of characters. And, like,
I know that,
the, like, adorkable, like, trend that people were always, like, complaining about with, like, princesses and stuff. She can be badass and stuff, but, like, she is kind of, like, two things. She's a sassy teenager, and she's badass, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I was on Gravity Falls binge, and, like, I had several videos, like, confirm that, like, Alex Hirsch tried to do a Wendy-centric storyline several times, but he never figured out how to do it, because she was too cool.
She is, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, it was completely unintentional. He just wasn't sure how to approach it.
I feel like the best Wendy episode is the shapeshifter one.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
And she was awesome and weird to get into. God, I really need to rewatch Gravity Falls. It's been so long.
We could do a watch party with that, like, with, like, a couple other people, too.
Hell yeah. Maybe while you're here. Or later this week. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yay.
Yay. Alright. Let's get Jackie possessed. Yeah, I'm sure the food situation is fine, Chase says. I want to check out the console that Jack's been keeping for us. Hell yeah, Jackie grins. Sheep rolls his eyes. Fine, but if there's no food in the kitchen, you will be the one to sneeze. You will be the one that sneezes. Good girl.
I am the one who sneezes.
Oh, hello, baby. Sorry, I just saw Winnie's tail, like, go straight up. Sheep rolls her eyes. Fine, but if there's no food in the kitchen, you will have to be the one to drive back to town. Yeah, I know. There was the price of being the only friend with a driver's license. I am the one who knocked. Look, if something's up, I'll stop what I'm doing and head down there, but I doubt it is. Chase leaves the bedroom, closing the door behind him. Come on, let's go check it out. Jackie whoops and chases and hurries to the staircase. Chase follows at a slower pace with Sheep trailing behind him. Marvin and JJ are already downstairs, sitting on the sofa closest to the window. Can't believe it's already getting dark, Marvin mutters. Love the fall. Hate the lack of sunlight. Hate the lack of daylight. Ah, Marvin, JJ. Sheep says, it's getting close to dinner time. What would you like to eat? There's no guarantee Jack will have stocked the food, but I will ask anyway. You already know my list of foods I like, Marvin says, shrugging. I'm for whatever you want to make, JJ says. It sounds like we may have limited options. We may. I have not checked yet. Hey, do you guys want to check out the PS5 with me and Chase? Jackie asks. Sure. I'll watch whatever you guys do, Marvin says. JJ stands up. I'd rather help Henrik in the kitchen if you don't mind. Aw, I thought we were making so much progress teaching you the ways of the future. Chase pretends to look sad. JJ chuckles. I may join later. Don't worry. He and Sneap headed into the kitchen while Chase, Jackie, and Marvin started setting up the console and checking out what games were on it. Jesus, does he have every Resident Evil game on here? Chase Brothers? Mixing up Marvin and Chase is a new one. He does. There's no way he's played them all, though, since he straight up forgot about this cabin until recently. Ooh, Spider-Man! Jackie says excitedly. Let's play that! We should choose something multiple people can play, Marvin points out. Yeah, well, it doesn't look like he has a lot of those, Chase says. Look, Monopoly. You want to play Monopoly? Marvin makes a face. Yeah, that's what I thought. Good news, everyone. Sneap reappears in the archway leading to the kitchen. Everything is full of food. I don't think we are eager to cook, but JJ found some frozen pizzas in the freezer. Hell yeah, Jackie says. How many? What toppings? Well, it looks like there's one for each of us. As there are 5, one for each of our preferences. Oh, cool, I don't have to pick off toppings, Marvin says excitedly. Yeah, let's do that. The oven is not big enough for all at once, so who can wait? I'm not that hungry, Chase says. But I doubt that Jackie will want to eat right away, since he went straight for the PS5. Hey! Well, that's fair, Jackie admits. 3 is fine, Sneap says, and turns around, going back into the kitchen. So, what are we playing? Jackie asks. I saw Grand Theft Auto back there. Let's choose that, Marvin suggests. It's always fun to watch, even if you're not playing. Sounds good to me. Chase says, selecting the game. They play for about 10 minutes, with Chase having primary control while Jackie and Marvin tell him what to do, and occasionally try to grab the controller from him. Chase is just about ready to tell the other two to take their turn, if they're so focused on playing, when the lights and screen in the room go dark. Ah, what? Chase presses the button on the controller as if that can fix it. Did the power go out? Marvin groans. We were tempting fate earlier when we said we won't have to go down into the basement. Sneep and JJ run into the living room. Did everything go out? JJ asks. Looks like it. Jackie punches his fist. God damn it. Well, at least we didn't get far. Jack said the fuse box was in the basement, right? Marvin recalls. Sneep, you still have the house keys. Can they open the basement door? I'm sure they... Oh. Sneep digs around into his pocket. There's another one. Where did they... JJ walks over to the table with the entrance and picks up the keys from there. He looks at Sneep with a raised eyebrow. You didn't remember where you put them? Well, I am sure one of those can open the basement, Sneep stammers, embarrassed. I will, keep an eye on the food. And then he disappears back into the kitchen. Jackie sighs. Okay, then. One of us should stay up here and keep an eye on things. Get everything set back up to the moment the power comes on. Chase, are you okay with doing that? You were figuring out the controls faster than I was. Sure, I don't mind. Chase, the keys again, yeah. Sure, I don't mind, Chase agrees. So, who's waiting downstairs then? I didn't turn you on, Siri. Shut up. Jackie, Marvin, and JJ all stare at each other. We already know we're going to Jackie, baby.
For context, VO and also VOD watchers.
Yeah.
If Chase goes into the kitchen with Sneep, the reason why Sneep goes into the basement is because Chase reminds him about the keys, and Sneep picks them back up. Otherwise, as you can see here, he forgets about them and gets embarrassed that he didn't remember and goes back into the kitchen.
Alrighty, let's get Jackie possessed, baby.
Oh yeah. I hope you guys enjoy this route. It's like the second shortest route, right after
Chases.
Chases, yeah.
Alright, fine.
I can't think of something.
Alright.
I can't think of something I just...
Yeah, just... Alright, fine. I'll go down into the creepy basement, Jackie says. You really don't have to if you don't want to, JJ points out. Yeah, if you think it's creepy, someone else can go, Marvin adds. No, it's fine. Hand me the keys. Jackie holds out his hand, JJ passes him over. I know there's nothing down there. I just don't like that it was locked. It seems weird. It's more of a vacation home than a real home, JJ says. Of course they would lock everything up when they're not using it. The bedrooms and bathrooms weren't locked, though. This is louder music. That's because the bedrooms and bathrooms only lock from inside, Marvin says. If they lock them, then they'd have to leave through the windows, and I don't think the ones in the bathroom open up. True. Jackie turns around and heads towards the basement door. He fiddles with the keys for a while before figuring out which one opens it up. If you're freaked out, someone else can go with you, Chase offers. It's fine, Jackie insists. I'm gonna do this for my pride at this point. But it's not June, Marvin says, grinning. What? Jackie pauses, then rolls his eyes. Oh, haha, very funny. I'm going into the basement to get away from your terrible jokes at this point. Be right back. He heads down the stairs, leaving the doorway open. I hope he brought a flashlight, JJ says. We all have flashlights on our phone, don't worry about it. Even though Chase says that, he is a little nervous. It would be pretty dark down there. And there might be bugs or broken steps or something. No, it would be fine. Jackie can handle himself. He's the most physically capable out of any of them. Only a few minutes later, the lights turn on again. The TV flicks on as well. Hey, we're back! Marvin cheers. Chase laughs, relieved. Yeah, now we can just... Wait a minute. He pauses, hearing something. It's footsteps, rapidly approaching ones. The three of them turn in unison towards the basement door and see Jackie running up the staircase. He skids to a halt once he reaches the top floor, breathing heavily. Guys! He gasps. I saw... What is happening? Sneep joins the rest of them from the kitchen. Jackie? Ghost! Jackie shouts. I saw a fucking ghost! Wait. Whoa, wait. Seriously? Marvin sits up straight. Dead serious, man. It was like someone hovering off of the ground. I thought some guy had broken into the house at first, and then I realized I could see through them. Jackie, calm down. Sneep crosses the room to stand in front of him, grabbing his shoulders in a steady grip. Take a moment to breathe, yes? Think about what you saw. I am thinking about it, Jackie cries. You are not breathing. But you are not breathing. Deep breaths, all right? Jackie closes his eyes, taking a moment to collect himself. Chase puts the controller down and stands up. You okay, bro? The music is loud. Hey, look, a red hallway.
Oh, hey!
We're the Jackie route.
Wrong route!
Wrong route, YouTube.
Yeah.
Alright, Star's freaking out. I'm fine. Jackie opens his eyes again. He shrugs off Sheep's hand. But I'm really serious. I saw a ghost. Your mind could have been playing tricks on you, JJ sighed slowly. Since you were so nervous going down there, maybe you conjured up something to be scared about? No, it was so real, Jackie insists. What did it look like? Marvin says, a bit too eagerly. It was a guy, Jackie says slowly. Tall and skinny, with dark hair and these sunken eyes. He was wearing black and smiling, he shudders. And it was definitely real, because it was just in my brain. Wouldn't it have disappeared when I pointed my light at it? Sheep shakes his head. Unfortunately, that is not how hallucination works. I am sure if that was what was happening to you. I'm not sure if that's what was happening to you, but I'm sure this strange figure was in your mind somehow. Ghosts do not exist. You don't know that for sure, Marvin says, standing up. I think we should go check this out. No, Jaden interrupts. I believe Jackie saw something, but since he's so convinced it was real, that probably means someone broke into the basement. If he first suggested, we should call the police. This is a great idea, Schneep says. Better safe than sorry. It'll take a long time for them to get here, though, Jackie points out. And what are they going to do about a ghost? Or if you're so sure it's in my brain, what are they going to do about a hallucination? Marvin's right. We need to see what's going on. Schneep sighs. He looks at Chase. Well, Chase, it seems you are the tiebreaker. What do you think? Chase hesitates. He wants to believe Jackie, but ghosts can't be real. What should they do? To go check the basement for ghosts, go to chapter 14. To offer to call the police about an intruder, go to chapter 15.
Well, chat, do we call the police? Or do we just go on a ghost hunt?
What should the boys do?
The boys are back.
Ghost hunt. Call the polices. Alright. Place your bets.
Alright, so one and all, place your bets, place your bets.
Come one, come all to the bets. Sadly, I don't know anything about the boys because I can't stand gore. That is a common theme for Huffledork. I cannot stand gore. I can't stand it in here, though. Since I've read every route. To me, it's not horrifying. That's a really good chase of Gravity Falls. I love it.
You know, back in the day, I would never write any of this down. But I would always like brainstorm like crossover AUs in my head. One of them was the Gravity Falls AU, in which, God, I think Marvin was Grunkle Stan, and Chase and Schneep were, or maybe, yeah, I think it was Chase and Schneep were Mabel and Dipper, and then I think Jackie was Wendy.
That's basically, it's very close to Paranormal Preteens.
Yeah. Yeah, and then JJ was Ford, I believe. And of course, nice. Anthony was Bill Cipher.
Hell yeah. I remember I was into Gravity Falls in college, and I had a very distinct memory that, of course, I loved Bipper. I loved Possession, so Sock Opera was my favorite episode of all time. Of most media. I love it so much. So I was really into drawing Bipper It was my favorite. And I was drawing him one time in my notebook during a printmaking class. Remember this one girl in that class really wanted to be my friend? And, like, to help me, like, cope with stress for that week, I was drawing myself in Gravity Falls, like, style, talking to Bill. And I called myself Paintbrush. Like, I was, like, if I was on the wheel, I'd be a paintbrush, you know?
Yeah.
God, I could find my first Bipper drawing. I think I put it on DeviantArt, actually. I've been meaning to redraw one of my Bipper stuff too, but I have a feeling now it would probably just look like Jack.
You've been drawing so much Jack.
Yeah. I remember she, like, wrote down on a piece of paper and called me Paintbrush 2, and, like, was asking us, like, does Paintbrush, like, Gravity Falls great? Paintbrush want to be friends? And I was like, you are creeping me out.
What?
Yeah, no, it was really weird. It was some girl in my class. I don't even remember her name. I just remember she was kind of, like, not weirdly obsessed with me, but she really wanted to be my friend. And I was just like, no, thank you. I'm trying to, like, my version of paying attention in class was drawing, you know, and, like, most of my professors knew this. Like, I was taking notes while my professor was talking, but I was drawing in the meantime. I think it was, and also in that sketchbook paper, I was drawing Sans and Papyrus talking to me, because there was also Undertale fans at that point.
Yeah, overlap.
God. I've always been obsessed with Possession Sans, because I remember the one AU that I loved for Undertale was Possession AU, where Sans gets possessed by Flowey.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I have a comic of it deep down in my Tumblr.
G-Chase, in my head, basically would be standing for the old men. My first anti-drawing was Bipper. I mean,
My
also
first
a valid
anti-drawing was
interpretation.
Love it. God, I'm like, it'd be so much fun to draw, like, a Bipper Marvin or something. Anyway, let's start this ghost hunt. Maybe there's something to this, Chase said slowly. My God, Chase. I thought you were more sensible than this, Sneak Mothers. Jackie, meanwhile, looks relieved. He lets out a long breath. Right, yeah. Thanks, Chase. I know what I saw. Look, I still say ghosts are, Chase clears his throat. It's hard to believe, but I know you wouldn't lie about this. How about we go downstairs to check stuff out? Now that I think about it, I'm working on an OC and Henry Stickmin crossover. Hell yeah! We should play Henry Stickmin sometime. We keep saying
we really should.
It'd be so much fun.
It would be so fun.
And usually they're, as far as I know, they're free. Ooh, I'm coming too! Marvin stands up. Of course you are, Jackie mutters. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Sneak mutters something under his breath in German. He shakes his head. Fine, if you three want to go ghost hunting, I will not stop you. I still say it might be an intruder, JJ says. We should call the police just in case. Fine. I will do that while these idiots look for something they will not find. We'll find it. You'll see. Jackie turns back to the open staircase. Come on, Chase, Marvin. The two of them follow him, descending into the basement. There are 13 steps down to the bottom. They meet up with the long hallway. It extends forward for a little while before opening up into a wide, shadowed space. On the left side of the hallway are 2 doors. On the right side are 3. The nearest door on the right is open. That's where I saw the ghost, Jackie says, pointing. Come on. The 3 of them walk in. The room is bright, lit up by bare bulbs hanging from the ceiling. It's full of cardboard boxes and has a metal cabinet. A fuse box, mounted on the wall. Where was it? Marvin asked. Well, I was standing right here. Jackie moves to the stand in front of the fuse box, opening up. I had everything ready to turn on, and then I swear I heard something. So I looked to the side, and there he was. He turns to the left, pointing at the corner of the room. And he was just standing there? Marvin asked, menacingly? I know that's a joke, but yes, very menacingly. Jackie confirms. His feet weren't actually touching the floor. Chase looks around the room. Well, I don't see anything now. Yeah, I guess ghosts wouldn't stay in one place. Yes, yeah. Jackie closes the fuse box. Let's check out other places. He pushes past the other 2 back into the hallway and walks away. The SpongeBob reference. Funny thing is, Cry has never watched SpongeBob.
Not consistently. I think I've seen like 2 episodes.
Still sad.
When I was like a child. But yes.
I love SpongeBob.
I was not allowed to watch SpongeBob because my mom said it was stupid.
I mean, it is, but...
I think also the fact is, like, when I was a child, we were living with my religious grandparents, and my mom was like worried what they would think of SpongeBob.
That's so fair. I remember we weren't allowed to watch Cartoon Network because it was also stupid and they said bad words like stupid. That's actually like the story was my little brother started we would watch like Cartoon Network and Courage the Cowardly Dog, right? And in Courage the Cowardly Dog, you know, the husband, you whatever, would be like, "You stupid dog." So my little brother, who was like 4 or 5, would start calling people stupid because he saw it on TV. And my mom's like, "Okay, you guys can't watch Cartoon Network anymore because now you're saying stupid and calling me stupid." And I was like, you know what? That's fair. And I never watched Cartoon Network. I didn't really watch but my siblings were like, I'm gonna watch it anyway. So I became a Disney Channel and Nickelodeon girly.
I was the Disney girly all the way.
Also, Nicktoons. I used to watch like really weird shows like Kappa Mikey and Martin Mystery and stuff like that. Totally Spies.
Yeah, it was Disney Channel all the way for me. But like looking back on it, if I had found and consistently been able to watch Danny Phantom as it was airing, it would have fundamentally changed my brain chemistry.
It definitely did for me. Danny Phantom is one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, I mean, like, I watched it, like, years later on Netflix, and it still fundamentally altered my brain chemistry. Because when I would be like,
it's such a good show with such wasted potential. God.
Yeah.
Good. It's kind of introduced me to Wump. Like, I loved when Danny would get hurt in episodes. Like,
I think the first step. I think I once caught a glimpse of it on a hotel TV.
Ooh, that's so
cool. As we were flipping through channels.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Interesting star. Anyway, I think I caught a glimpse of Danny Phantom as we were flipping through channels or something. Mm-hmm. And I think I came across the episode where like Danny was stuck in like a vacuum or something.
Oh yeah.
I remember it. I remember it now. I know now that it was the $1 million ghost episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I remember like latching onto that, being like, ooh, like what would it be like to be?
Oh my god, box boy mentality. That makes me think of like my Wump TikTok video is pretty popular. I'm like, should I make more like Wump tropes, like explaining Wump tropes, like videos? But I'm like, how many different Wump tropes are there? Would I just explain about why I like them? Would I explain how to write certain Wump tropes? Would I just explain why they're cool? Would I explain the history of boy boxing?
Oh man, that's gonna sound so weird in a context.
I know. It was weird when I first looked it up. I was like, what the hell is boy box?
Yeah. It's a whole universe, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Where is I going with this though?
I don't know.
Danny Phantom. One of my favorite Danny Phantom episodes is the one where he gets mind controlled. By
the circus freaks.
Yeah, by the circus freaks. But I can't watch the part where Danny starts jumps up on the car with all the teenagers and starts talking, because I get secondhand embarrassment so badly that I literally take off my headphones for a little bit and then I'll go back to it and the rest of the episode's fine. But any part where he's being weird, I'm like, I can't do it. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
Alright. Enough of the tangent. Let's go back to Ghost.
Ghost. Transition from ghost to ghost.
He pushes past the other two into the hallway and walks away. Sure, Chase coughs. I'll go and open doors, I guess. I'm gonna check out this big room at the end of the hallway with Jackie, Marvin says, walking towards it. We'll need 2 sets of eyes. There are 5 doors. You won't need 2 eyes for, and you're gone. Fine. Chase stands in the middle of the hallway, glancing at the remaining 4 doors. What is he supposed to look for when searching for a ghost? They didn't have any equipment like ghost hunting shows. I know one thing about Danny Phantom, but it's a creepy internet story and very long and dark. So I'm gonna not tell it. I feel like you're thinking of like one of the really famous Danny Phantom fanfics. I'm thinking about the one where like his mom dissects him or something.
Yeah.
Because I know that's been really popular. I remember I got into a bunch of AUs for Danny Phantom, but my most favorite one was called the Space AU. Like a real dude? Really? I look that up later. I don't know.
Oh, I think I know what you... Oh. Okay, let's not...
Anyway, Space AU is cool. They like made like a new species, like all new species of aliens, and Danny's one was really cool. But I think like he ended up being like a last one. I think they were called like the Halfas.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, like glow in the dark. I liked it a lot too because they gave Danny freckles.
You're such a sucker.
I love freckles. Anyway. I'm focusing.
I'm gonna give one of these guys freckles in the little doodle I did, just for you.
Yay! Yippee!
Who's your favorite Marvin's your favorite.
Marvin. You are correct. Look at the little one guy I have in my hands. I wonder who my favorite ego is. They would have to look around and hope for the best. Well, might as well try. Chase crosses the hallway and tries opening the first door on the left side, only to find it locked. He tries the next one next to it, then the other two on the right side, only to find them all locked as well. Huh. Maybe the house key didn't open these? Decky probably has them, since he unlocked the basement door with them. Crash! He freezes. That sound came from the end of the hallway. Quickly, Chase turns and runs towards it. The big room at the end of the hallway is lit up by 6 yellow lights mounted on the ceiling, into the ceiling. The middle is clear, but there's a bunch of old-looking junk around the edges. More boxes, wooden table with deep scratches in the surface, and above all, bookcase full of dusty books. One of those bookcases has fallen over, books scattered about. Beneath it is Marvin. He's pinned under its weight. Jackie has the edge of the case and is trying to lift it. He looks towards Chase as he runs into the room. Help! What happened? Chase asks. What the fuck it look like? Marvin grunts, sounding somewhat breathless. He was looking at the books and I don't know, it just fell. Jackie strains, managing to move the bookcase an inch. Marv, can you crawl out or something? Marvin tries wiggling and grabbing at the carpet, but he quickly gives up. My legs are still stuck, he gasped. Shit. Jackie has to let go of the bookcase to take a breath. Chase, go! Go get the others! I can text them, Chase offers. I can stay and help. What if they don't see the message? Jackie asks. I don't think there's two of us can do this. Look at it. It's fucking heavy metal. Not the time for jokes, Marvin says, annoyed. No, I didn't mean... Chase, just go! Chase hesitates. To go get the others, go to chapter 26. To stay and help, go to chapter 27. Alright, boys, what should we do?
Remember, some of your actions have consequences.
I remember the consequences of this one.
The little guys now have... They now have, 2 of them now have freckles.
2 of them?
Because I wanted a real freckle face. Looking back on it, I think, like, Goth Marvin would want to cover up his freckles.
That is so true. He's like, I think it'll be beautiful.
I need to look like a corpse. Because that is the beauty standards for being goth.
Yeah, Jackie! Stay for your friends, Jackie. Freckled boy, look at him. Yeah. Yeah, he's so cute. I love him.
Aww. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
Yellow. Stay and help. Good choice, you guys are. I like kind of want to spoil what would happen to the other one, but
it's brutal, guys.
it's
if you guys
brutal.
want to see
Yeah.
if you guys want to see some brutality, go read this and then choose the other route.
God. Alright. No, I'm sure the two of us could do it together, Chase insists. We should try at least. Jackie stares at him, then takes a few deep breaths to calm down. You're right. That makes more sense. Text them real quick to get down here, and then help me out here. Fast, please. Marvin waves the hand in a vague go-on gesture. Yeah, of course. Chase takes out his phone and shoots a quick text to the group chat. Get down here quick! Then he puts down his phone again and edges around the bookcase. Maybe we stay on opposite sides and lift on 3? And then Marvin crawls out? Jackie nods. Yeah, that might work. Here, bend your knees and keep your back straight when getting down. They both crouch down on either side of the bookcase. No! Well, that's what happened. That's what happened.
You see nothing.
Yeah, that might work. Here, on 3, Marvin, get ready to get out fast. I don't exactly want to be under here, Marvin says, hiding the pain behind the bite of a comment. Yeah, I know. Jackie looks at Chase. On 3, keep your back straight and lift with your legs. Ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. At the same time, the two of them lift up the bookcase. Chase gasps, nearly dropping it once he realizes how heavy it really is. It's almost like the bookcase is fighting him as he lifts it. Then he grits his teeth and keeps it aloft, arms shaking with the strain. Marvin grabs at the ground, taking a second to get traction, and then manages to scramble out. The second he's clear, Chase lets go of the bookcase, prompting Jackie to let go as well. Phew! Jackie presses his hand to his chest. You okay, Marvin? Marvin nods, and then a voice echoes down the hall. What happened? 3 of them look towards the room entrance and see Shneep and JJ rushing down the hallway. They rush into the room and stop. Is everything okay? Shneep asks, breathless from the run. It's fine now, Chase says, still breathing heavily after lifting the bookcase. The shells fell on me, Marvin says. Are you okay? Yeah, I think so. More or less. Marvin climbs to his feet, wincing. Everything hurts. But I can move around and stuff, so clearly it's not too bad. Do you want me to check you over? Shneep asks. No, I'm fine. Marvin shakes his head. I don't think it cut me or anything. I'll probably just have a whole bunch of bruises. Thanks, though. God, it's crying. You're being so evil. Just imagine Chase freezing for an hour and needing an inhaler. God, yeah, probably. Cat boy, look at him, he's so cute! This sweet son, I love him so much. Maybe the doctor should have come on the ghost hunt after all, Jackie says jokingly. The lights in the basement flicker. The whole group looks at the ceiling as they do. Really falling lighting in this cabin, huh? Chase mutters. No, I bet it's the ghost. Jackie insists. Ghosts are, after all, they cause electromagnetic interference and shit. Did you hear that from the ghost hunting from those ghost hunting YouTube videos? JJ asks. Well, yeah, Jackie admits. Just because it's on YouTube doesn't mean it's not true, or that it's not credible. There's research and documenting and stuff. Ghosts mess with electricity. Or perhaps the environments that ghosts are said to haunt tend to be really old and have really bad electricity wiring, Sheep suggests. Jackie throws his hands in the air. There's no satisfying you, but okay. Put aside the lightning for now. How the hell did the heavy-ass bookcase just suddenly tip over? He points at the case on the floor. It took me and Chase together to lift it. Something that heavy wouldn't just fall all of a sudden. And you weren't messing with it, were you, Marvin? Marvin shakes his head. Just looking at the books. He glances at Shneep. And before you suggest Jackie tripped it over because he wants to prank us with ghost stuff, he was nowhere near me. Not to mention, he wouldn't do something so stupid. He's an idiot, but he wouldn't put any of us in danger. An idiot? Jackie repeats, mildly offended. I'm not going to say Jackie did it, Shneep protests. Perhaps it was not well put together. He glances around. It doesn't look like people have been in this basement for a while, either. It could have just gotten worse over time. JJ sighs. Let's say, for a moment, there is a ghost, he says. What do you want to do about it, Jackie? Jackie blinks. Well, obviously we have to find it. We need to get proof. We have to take a picture or something. Or Oh, or a video. Videos are better. That's why I wanted you guys to come down here and see it, to prove it. I mean, if you guys have a chance to prove ghosts are real, wouldn't you? We should take it, right? Ghost hunt! Ghost hunt! Ghost hunt! Marvin chants softly grinning. Bro, the ghost probably just pushed a bookcase on you, Chase says. We can be careful. JD tilts his head, considering. A ghost hunt could be fun. Maybe we could really find something. Jamie, no, you are on the side of rationalness, Schneep says quietly. We also might not find anything, JJ adds, but like I said, it can be fun. Schneep sighs. Well, I'm not going to let myself be left out. I will just remind all of you that we have food cooking upstairs. There's a timer on my phone. We can ghost hunt until then. Then, we'll take a break to eat and maybe continue after that. Marvin shrugs. Sounds fair. So, where do we start? I mean, we're already downstairs, but maybe we want to go top to bottom? I saw the ghost down here, so it's definitely here in the basement for sure, Jackie says. But I also want to know if it can go upstairs too, or if it's just a basement ghost. But if we're on a time limit, we should be sure to do what we're most curious about first. To start the search in the basement, go to chapter 46. To start the search upstairs bedroom, go to chapter 47. Full time.
So you don't go hunting either. Where do you start? I don't know what I'm singing. I don't know
what you're singing either.
I have a song stuck in my head, but I don't remember where I heard it.
I hate when that happens. Jamie.
I have no horse in this race.
You have no horse in this race?
Yeah, I don't care which direction this takes us.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Ghost hunt with the boys. Oh, basement. Okay, let's go.
Basement? More like basement.
I think.
I told there wasn't even a change. I didn't say anything.
No, I was gonna say I think that star's drawing an evil you. You're just like chuckling evilly. Accurate description. That's my partner. Alright. Well, like Marv said, we're already down here. Chase says, might as well, you know. It'll just be extra walking when we start upstairs. And this is the place where Jackie saw the ghost and the bookcase fell over. That makes sense, Schneep says, nodding. So, Jackie, you seem to be the resident expert. How do we ghost hunt? Jackie folds his arms, thinking, Chase, you've seen ghost hunting shows too. Help me out here. Well, usually those ghost hunting shows have, like, equipment and shit, Chase says. We don't even have a camera. We have our phones, Marvin says, taking it out. But I get what you mean. These probably aren't equipped for ghost hunts. Usually those happen in the dark, and phone cameras definitely don't have night vision. You know, I almost went ghost hunting once.
What?
Yeah, so in 2020, right before the pandemic, I started technically dating a guy. I don't even remember his name now, which is probably good, because it didn't work out. But we actually went to go see the Sonic movie on Valentine's Day. Like, we met up on a dating app. We went to see the Sonic movie, and we're hanging out here and there. Yeah, we're hanging out here and there, and like, I think this was like going to be our third date or something. I was really like enjoying talking to him and everything. And like, you know, I thought we could get along really well. So he suggested, like, the week after we were talking to go to a ghost hunt nearby and stay overnight somewhere. And I was like, at that point where I was like trying to be more adventurous. So I was like, yeah, sure. No, I'll do it. Sure. Like, you just have to help me get a sleeping bag, but yeah, let's do it. Cause I really did like him and he was fun. And I was like, when am I ever gonna go get a ghost hunt again? And then that very week, everything started getting shut down for COVID. And so I think we booked like 2 weeks in advance, but like that week that we were talking, everything shut down. So by 2 weeks, he was like, "Are you gonna come to the ghost hunt?" And I was like, "I don't think that's safe, dude," because like I worked at a school, you know. And, like, at that point, I was like, there's no fucking around with a pandemic. If, like, this is, like, spreading so fast, if we go do any public thing, we're gonna catch it, and I don't want that. And he was like, it's not a big deal. And I was like, the fact that he thought that wasn't a big deal, I was like, I'm not sure I like this guy anymore. He doesn't take this global pandemic seriously. So then we didn't really talk after that. But that's how I almost went on a ghost hunt.
I went on, like, a weird ghost walk thing. My first year of college. We just walked around campus and they were like, and this is where there's supposedly a ghost.
You know, nearby where I live is the Goat Man Bridge that they did on... I never even watched, Watcher Guys. Yeah, BuzzFeed Unsolved. But I know that it's, like, 2 towns over from me in Denton. And I could go there. But I've never have.
Go, man, I'm stepping on your bridge. It's my bridge now. You heard that? Yeah, I did an incorrect quote with that one.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's got a lot of notes.
Focusing now. And our cameras definitely don't have night vision. Let's not turn the lights off, Judy says. I don't want to navigate a pitch black basement with just flashlights unless we have to. I guess we just look around then, Jackie asked. We haven't seen what's in the rest of these rooms, Marvin says, gesturing at the rooms out of the hallway. I think. Chase, did you check any of them out? No, they were all locked, Chase says. Good things I have the keys. Jackie takes said keys out of his pocket and jiggles them, grinning. Let's check this place out. He walks to the closest door, the third one on the right. The others follow him, gathering around as he unlocks the door and opens it. Or tries to open it. Even after turning the key, the door remains shut. Not this one. I think it's stuck. What if we open one and there's just, like, a person in there? Chase asks. Like a dead body? Gigi asks. No, I mean, like, a person. I guess we'd call the police. Oh, Schneep, didn't you say you were going to do that earlier? Yes, I tried, Schneep says. But, you know, it's the oddest thing. The phone just kept ringing. And then you texted for help, so we decided to stop trying and hurry down. The phone kept ringing. Marvin raises an eyebrow. That's weird. We were getting good reception earlier. The ghost must be interfering with our phone calls, Jackie gasps. Like I said, ghosts are all electromagnetic and stuff. And that's what phone calls are, I think. JD whistles for attention. He's walked down the hallway where they were talking, but is not standing over by the staircase leading up. Chase calls. What are you doing? I thought we were going order down the hall. I'm just double checking to make sure they're all locked, JD signs back. Are they? Yes. This door gave a little. He points to the door next to him, the first on the left, if looking from the staircase. Oh! We might as well start there then, I guess. I'm reading really stiffly tonight. It's weird. Maybe all these 2 in a row is getting to me.
I think we need to stop after this one.
Yeah. Oh, might as well start there then, I guess. Maggie hurries down the hallway towards it. JJ and the others follow. What did Jack say was in the basement? Sheep mutters as they go. The power box, storage, and the laundry. Perhaps this is the laundry? Only one way to find out. Is there actually laundry down in the basement?
No.
He lied.
He lied.
Only way to find out, Marvin says. Unlock it, Jackie. Marvin takes the keys out of his pocket and unlocks the door. He pushes it open, poking his head out into the pitch black room and beyond, and slam! The door suddenly slams shut, hitting Jackie in the forehead. He cries out and almost falls over from the force of the blow, but manages to stay on his feet. What the hell? Are you okay? Chase asks, worried. Yeah, rubs his forehead. Ow! That was weird. Looks at the others. I didn't see any movement inside, so... Ghost? Did a ghost just slam the door on me? That was unusual, Schneep says, frowning. More than fucking unusual, Marvin protests. Doors just don't do that. Fucking ghost doesn't want us in there, I bet. Who does this ghost think they are? Chase mutters. Well, Jackie said that the cabin is his family's, right? Jackie says. So maybe he had a relative who died here. Oh! I totally forgot to change. Thank you.
Oh.
My bad.
So much choices.
So maybe he had a relative who died here. I guess it could be from before that. He said that his family got in in the 20s, JD recalls, and that the owner before them built the cabin, so I bet it could be the original owner, the one who built it. Makes sense, Marvin mutters. Ghosts tend to stick around places that have emotional connection to, good or bad. If I built a whole-ass cabin, I would haunt it after my death. Suddenly, a jingling tune interrupts their conversation. Sheep takes his phone out of his pocket. That is the timer for the food, he says, stopping the noise. Everyone back upstairs. The group leaves the room and goes up the stairs. I have a bad feeling, JJ says, glancing around. Maybe we could keep looking instead of taking a break for food? I wouldn't mind, Marvin says. No matter what you all do, I'm staying here to get the food out, Sheep says. He reaches the living room. He starts walking towards the kitchen, but stops and looks back to the others. Well, I don't want to leave you alone, Jackie says slowly. Maybe we could split up for the rest of the ghost hunt? Some of us can go backstairs and look around, and some of us can stay up here and get the food ready. And then look around up here, too. Aren't you not supposed to split up, though? Chase mutters. This isn't a movie. It'll be fine. Jackie shrugs. Either way, I want to keep looking. I can be part of the basement team. I'll stay up here with Schneep then, Marvin says. We need to have a believer with him or he won't really look. Schneep doesn't deny it. He keeps glancing towards the kitchen. So while you two and Chase stay upstairs, Jackie and I will check out the basement some more, JJ sums up. Whoa, hey, don't decide for me, Chase protests. JJ looks at him, surprised, and then a bit embarrassed. Sorry, I shouldn't have assumed. Where do you want to go? Ground floor or basement? Alright, time for voting!
Time for voting! Does Chase go upstairs or does Chase go downstairs? Oh well, ground floor, I guess.
Stay upstairs. Or go back downstairs. Alright, while you guys do that, I'm gonna go get some water.
I could be a real troll right now and tie the vote. And then, like, when Huffle comes back, I'll be like, oh, I don't know, tie. When we do the option that leads to the bad one, but... This is weird new age sounds in this spooky mix. Alright, well, upstairs it is. Unless I want to lie. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna actually lie. And, she'd probably realize. There's, like, probably some sort of, like, poll result thing. It will be fun to be a bit of a troll, but I will not. Sorry to say this, but it's getting late and my curfew is 10 p.m. Oh, okay, yeah. No problem, BO. If you can, like, watch the VOD later if you want to see how this route ends. I'll stay for this vote, but after that I have to go. Alright, where do you want Chase to go? Upstairs or downstairs? Or Why is this like new age music? That's weird. Stay upstairs? Okay. So we got 2 for upstairs. Got it. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ba 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 da 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 da.
I didn't realize that my mic was still on mute.
Oh.
Until you were like singing over me, I'm like, wow, Cry. And I was like, Cry wouldn't do that. Cry wouldn't do that.
I would not.
I was like, something's fucky here. Anyway. I mean, the ground floor is fine. It's just weird that you chose for me, Jay says slowly. It's not really like you. I'm sorry, I don't know why I did that, JG says. Well, now that that's sorted, I'll be going, I guess. Jackie heads for the basement staircase. What about the food? Shave asks. Yeah, I'm surprised you're so eager to avoid pizza, Marvin says. If you guys will remember, there wasn't enough room in the oven for my pizza anyway, so... Jackie shrugs. Anyway, JD, you coming? JD nods. Good luck, guys, he signs as he follows Jackie back down to the basement. The remaining 3 linger, watching the pair of them disappear down the staircase. Well, now that no one else is going to stop me, I'm finally going to go take care of the food, Steve says, resuming the walk towards the kitchen. If the pizza's burnt, it's all your fault, you know. Ah, don't be like that, Doc, Chase laughs. Oren looks around. Not much to explore out here, is there? It's all open. He shrugs. Well, might as well check everywhere for anything weird. And he heads to the first floor bathroom. Chase, check the closet. Actually, I'm going to help Schneep out, Chase says. He can't exactly carry 3 pizzas on his own. Alright, go on then. I'll check the closet myself. Chase hurries into the kitchen after Schneep. It's a nice enough room with more of a rustic theming, though he notices that the countertops are made of fancy-looking green marble. Hello, Meanie Queenie.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. We're in the middle of a Jackie route right now.
The Jackie route of the Choose Your Own Adventure.
Oh, are you drawing my little Marvin star?
Aww.
Oh, I love you. I remember rigging this Marvin was one of my favorites because like his cape and his arms move and his little tail.
No.
I love him. Alright. Green. The oven. Star told me she was drawing here, so I decided. So I joined to say hi. Well, welcome. You're welcome to start drawing too.
Yeah, we just need to share the link. Do
right.
We?
Yeah. Alrighty. The oven is embedded into the wall. Its door about 3 feet off the ground. Chase glances at him. Thank you for the help, by the way. I appreciate that you're offering instead of fucking off on a ghost hunt. Chase laughs. No problem, man. I'm not that hungry, but it seems like a bad idea to just leave food in the oven. He looks up at the ceiling. Though this place does have a smoke detector, so there's that, I guess. Hopefully there's no smoke, Sheep says, looking through the cabinets by the oven until he finds a pair of oven mitts. Well, how does the food look? Chase walks up to the oven, intending to peer through the window on the door, only to stop as he gets closer. Heat is radiating from the oven, which is normal, but it feels a bit too hot. He looks at the window only to see the bright light coming from the inside. That's not normal. That's not normal. If you can't even see the food, then that's not a good sign. Schneep? I don't think we should open this. What do you mean? Sheep walks over. What do you mean? Chase says. Look at it! He points at the oven window. I think there's a fire in there. Sheep takes a few steps closer to the oven and gasps and scribbles back. I think you're right. I didn't notice. I didn't think about checking. Well, maybe you should have. Chase looks around. Marvin! Fire! What? Marvin's voice shouts from the living room. Footsteps rapidly approach as he runs over. Appearing in the archway in the dining room. Where? In the oven. I think it's contained for now, but if we open it, the fire's probably gonna explode out. Explode out? Is that possible? I suppose, if there's a sudden influx of oxygen, yes, Snape stammers. But then, what do? Turn it off! Marvin shouts. He runs over, reaching for the dials to control the oven. No, wait, I'm the one with the mitts, Snape says, holding an arm out to stop Marvin. It's probably quite hot, so... I will do it. He reaches out and turns the dial all the way up, grimacing a bit and inhaling sharply once he's done. It's so hot, even through these. I assume heat was normal, but I suppose not. Okay, Chase looks around, panicking. We need to put it out, I think. Don't use water. We don't know if it's a grease fire. Maybe there's an extinguisher somewhere in the cabin? Maybe we'll go out on its own if we don't open the door, Marvin suggests, also panicking. Do you think we can afford to wait? Do you think there's really a fire extinguisher? Both of you, shut up! Snape snaps. This is no time to argue. This is time to decide. Chase and Marvin stop shouting and stare at him, waiting for him to continue. To look for a fire extinguisher, go to chapter 126. To wait for the fire to go out on its own, go to chapter 127.
Someone call the doctor. There's a fire freaking happening. I don't know why it would be a doctor. I don't know why. Anyway,
Someone call the doctor. mean.
Bye,
Bye, Bio.
Bye. Good night.
Good night. Have a good night. Fire extinguisher.
Oh, let's push him in. I think.
I'm loving it.
I'm trying to think of something clever to like. They're effing dead, but they're not dead.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So while we were working, I went to go change my screenshot I made yesterday to everything white, and I feel like it might be creepier. That screenshot I took yesterday of Alt and the doll maker, I went to go change everything to white, and I think it's creepier now.
Okay, I see. Perhaps it is. Oh, wow.
I know, it's a total change, yeah. I like to figure it's like when their doll is a blank slate, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. That's creepy, but it makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, we're got to go look for a fire extinguisher.
Hi!
Hamlet! Yeah, I was about to be like, is it Hamlet?
It's Hamlet!
I swear, every time you see him, you're always like, oh, hi!
It's because it's so adorable! And my sister was going to take him on Sunday. I couldn't stop them.
No!
Mom's like, oh, she'll be, like, heading out, like, she'll be, like, visiting other places a lot. We can, like, cat sit him when that's happening. And I'm like, it's not the same.
Not the same, he needs to be here. I love him.
I love him.
Ah, thank you. He's helping me tell stories. Also, hi, Uni. We're in the middle of a Jackie route. So,
yeah.
What's happened so far is Jackie went downstairs to the basement. He said that there's a fucking ghost. He comes up, he's trying to show everybody the ghost, but they can't find it. They go down in the basement together, they still don't find anything. A bookcase falls on Marvin, and they're able to get him out. And now they're going back upstairs because they made pizza. And they had it in the oven while they were searching around for ghosts. And now it seems like there's a fire in the oven. So they're looking for a fire extinguisher. There has to be an extinguisher, Snape insists. This cabin is out in the middle of nowhere. They must have one for emergencies. Okay, where do we look then? Chase asks. There's definitely wasn't any in the bedrooms, and there's not one in here, he gestures around the kitchen. The basement, maybe? Marvin says. Or outside. Here, Chase, you check around the house. I'll run downstairs to get JJ and Jackie. Chase nods, and both of them run out of the kitchen. While he dashes to the front door, Marvin heads straight for the basement and disappears down the staircase. Chase glances back at him, then turns to the front door. He grabs the doorknob, turning it, and he runs into the door as it stays firmly shut. What? He breathes. He tries the door again, but it's definitely not opening. Did we lock the door? What, Chase? Schneep pokes his head out of the kitchen. Did we lock the door? I don't think we did. Then why is it locked now? Chase tries again and the door still remains firmly shut. Where are the keys? Does Jackie still have them? I think so, Schneep stammers. Fuck it. There's no time to ask Jackie about that. There's a fucking fire! Chase runs for one of the living room windows, searching for a way to open it. But there isn't one. This feels weird. He checks all the front-facing windows, but finds the same thing. No latches or locks in sight, even though they look like they're designed to slide open. A scream rings through the house. Chase and Schneep both whirled towards the basement stairs. Marvin and JJ rush upstairs, and Marvin quickly slams the door behind him, pressing his back to it. What the fuck? Chase gasps. What happened? Where's Jackie? Schneep adds. Still down there, Marvin gasps. And he's gone fucking crazy. What? Chase can't even process what he just said. It's so different from anything else he knows about Jackie. What do you mean? JJ shakes his head, looking stunned. He clutches his arm to him, and then Schneep gasps, noting the blood staining his white sleeve. Jameson, you're injured. I think Jackie did that, Marvin says, glancing at JJ. JJ nods. He signs quickly, motions blurring together. We were searching the power box room. He saw a loose wire coming from the cable. He touched it, thrown back, hitting the wall. And when he got up again, he was different. Before anyone can ask what he means, slam! The basement door bursts open, shoving Marvin to the side. Jackie stands in the doorway, though there's something different about the way he stands. Something in the slump of his shoulders and the way he's leaning. He's breathing heavily and clutching an axe in one hand, resting its blade against the ground. You are ruining everything, he growls out. Jackie? Schneep whispers. No! Wrong kind of no. No! Jackie snarls and lunges forward, swinging the axe at the nearest person at Marvin. Whoa! Marvin ducks and the axe takes a chunk out of the plaster wall behind him. Jackie, what the fuck is happening? Fucking die already! Jackie shouts. Marvin hurriedly runs out of his reach. Just, even one of you! Jackie runs after Marvin and then switches course all of a sudden and dives at Schneep as Marvin sprints past him. Schneep yells and dives out of the way, his glasses falling off his face and landing hard on the ground. Jackie raises the axe to bring down on him, but Marvin grabs him from behind. Jackie snarls and elbows him in the face, causing his head to snap backwards and him to let go and stumble back. Chase rushes over and helps Schneep up, pulling him away from Jackie. Marvin recovers and the three of them all rush towards the room, meeting JJ as he tries opening one of the windows. Locked, he signs. They're all locked. They won't open. They're not locked. They won't open, Chase says. But the door is locked. Jackie laughs a laugh that sends chills down Chase's spine. That's not how Jackie laughs. Of course it is, he gasps out. Even now, I can do that at least. We need to hide somewhere, Steve gasps. The group looks around the room in unison. They're standing close by the first floor bathroom, but that's small and has no windows. The only real options are the two staircases, upstairs or downstairs. Jackie is baring his teeth at the group in a feral grin, tightening his grip on the axe. There's not much time. To hide upstairs, go to chapter 192. To hide in the basement, go to chapter 193.
Choose wisely.
Choose. Someone's got to die today, and you have got the final say.
You or your crew. Please
don't make me do this. Don't make me do this.
Can you believe the next saga is coming out in like 4 days or something?
Yeah. We gotta listen to it live. If
possible.
If Mr. Jalapeno does a live stream.
From what I know of the Odyssey, we should be flashing. There's a Calypso saga. I know that. So if this isn't the Calypso saga, then we must be flashing.
It's the Wisdom saga.
Yes, it was in Saga, so we must be flashing over to Ithaca.
Yes, we're flashing over to Ithaca, Telemachus, and Penelope.
Yeah. Which is going to be so interesting because Odysseus is going to be, not there.
Yeah. Might be the first saga that doesn't have a single Odysseus song.
Who knows? He might have a cameo.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a flashback. Who knows?
Alright, upstairs it is. Up, up, up! Chase shouts, pushing the others towards the upstairs staircase. None of them resist, quickly heading up the steps. No, you don't! Jackie screeches, rushing towards them. Chase glances over his shoulder one more time, flinching as he sees the rage on Jackie's face, then hurrying up the stairs as well. Jackie's right on their tail. The group rushes into the first door they see, the one leading to Chase's bedroom. Chase slams the door shut behind them and locks it, barely in time too as Jackie slams against it. He screams wordlessly, "Bang, bang, 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 bang!" His fists pounding against the door. You think you can get away from me? There's no way out of there, you fucking morons! Chase spins around to look at the others. It's true. There's no other entrance to the bedroom, but the window? Sheep whispers, pointing at it. Marvin hurries over, testing it. It won't open, he hisses. What? Chase gasps. I checked it out when I chose this room. It can definitely open. Well, I don't see any latch anywhere. Chase runs across the room, also checking out the window. It should open outward. There isn't a lock. Wait, what? He tries pushing on the glass, but it doesn't feel like given at all. That's impossible. On the other side of the door, Jackie laughs. You're in my house now, he taunts. Everything here listens to me, even stuck in this useless body. Stuck in this body, JJ repeats slowly. The others don't say anything, he's also processing what Jackie just said. Bang, 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 bang. Let me in. Jackie laughs, that laugh that isn't his. You might as well. I'll kill you quickly if you let me in. Slowly if you don't. Sheep shudders. You aren't Jackie. The music stopped. I need music.
We need the ominous music. Please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. I'm gonna have that stuck in my head now.
You're welcome. Jackie shudders. You aren't Jackie. Took you this fucking long, you psycho. No, I'm not. Bang, 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 bang. But I will be soon, and you can't stop me. Like hell we can't, Marvin snaps. He looks around the others. Okay, so that's the ghost, isn't it? He whispers. I don't want to say it, but Sheep trails off. What do we do? Chase asks, his hushed words almost drowned out by the continuous banging. Call a priest for an exorcism, JJ suggests? I don't think any of us know a priest. Not personally. Then, abruptly, the banging on the door stops. The four of them slowly turn to look at the closed door. Eyes wide, waiting. Chase suspects a hole in the to be broken through the door at any second, and for Jackie to stick his face in a real "here's Johnny" moment, but there's nothing. Okay, Marvin breathes. What do we do? I know there's spells to get rid of spirits, but I don't know any of them. Google them? Chase suggests? I guess it's better than anything else. It can be really hard to sort through the fake shit, but I know some reliable websites. Marvin talks as he takes his phone out of his pocket and starts searching. The doorknob rattles. The group all tenses up, looking at the closed door. The door judders as someone tries to pull it open from the other side, but it's locked. Guys? Jackie's voice calls. Are you in there? None of them say anything. The door judders again. Guys? Jackie says again, more panic in his voice. I'm really confused. I think I got knocked out or something. Did you guys bring me up here? Jackie? Chase says. Oh, thank God. Jackie says, breathing a sigh of relief. You are in there. The door's locked. Can you let me in? We're not falling for that, Marvin snarls. What the hell? Falling for what? Jackie asks. Confused. What happened? Something happened, I know that. I wasn't upstairs and now I am, and there's this... He trails off. Can you guys please open the door for me? I feel like someone's watching me. Jackie, are you serious? Chase asks quietly. Yeah, of course. It's really freaking me out. There might be someone here, or maybe it's a ghost? No, that's not what I mean, Chase says. Do you not remember what just happened? Huh? No, of course not. Like I said, I think I got knocked out. I probably shouldn't have touched that loose wire. Jackie laughs nervously. Was this all a joke then? She asks. What was a joke? The ghost? No, I'm pretty sure that's real. It feels real. We're not letting you in, Marvin says. You can't pretend like everything is normal after that. What the fuck are you guys talking about? No, really, I don't know what you're talking about. Should I? The confusion in Jackie's voice certainly seems real. I don't want to be alone out here. Can I come in? And so does the fear. Marvin looks at the others. This has to be a trick, he says in sign language. What if Jackie really is confused, though? Schneep says. What if he's awake now, and he didn't mean for it to happen? It still happened, and it might happen again. JJ shakes his head. Whatever this is, it's clearly not Jackie's fault. We can't just leave him out there. Well, we can, actually, Schneep says, tilting his head. He shakes his head. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. There's only one choice, Marvin insists. The moment we open the door, he's gonna swing that axe at us again. Are you guys still there? Jackie asks, his voice sounding small. Could this be a trick? Or is Jackie really back to normal? Chase keeps staring at the door while the others argue around him. To let him in, go to chapter 276. To not let him in, go to chapter 277. I don't remember what happened, so I can't help you.
I do.
Of course you do. You wrote it.
Actually, you'd be surprised how much I don't remember about stuff I write sometimes.
That's fair. I mean, I go and reread stuff all the time, and I'm like, dang, I wrote this? Okay, cool.
Do we let him in, guys? Or do we leave him outside, cold and alone? Well, it's a hallway, so it's not cold, but you know what I mean.
Maybe it's colder than the bedrooms. You don't know.
I mean, I guess always do tend to be draftier.
I need to change this to this. There we go.
I can take the suffering.
Yeah! You drew the Hugh Jackie moment! Let's go!
Oh yeah, I was wondering what that was. I was like, Bill Cipher? No.
No, it's Jackie! He's here to cut you up with an axe.
Oh, not this time, but yes.
Yeah. Reading the Jackie route just makes me think of the last scenario with in the Swap Across the Crystalverse.
Yes, yes.
Poor Jackie. He was so scared.
Yeah.
Oh, let him in. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, let's go.
I wasn't either. I put my own vote there, but I was not expecting others to agree.
It was 276.
Let him in!
Let me in. Let me in! Suddenly, Chase darts forward and unlocks the door. Schneep gasps. Chase, what does it look like I'm doing? Chase snaps. You weren't expecting that because I'm evil like that. What does it look like I'm doing? Chase snaps. He pushes open the door. On the other side, Jackie jumps backwards, giving it room to speak Omen. He looks pale and genuinely shaken. Hey, he says, if you guys don't want me in the room, I won't come in, but can you at least explain what's going on? Marvin, JJ, and Schneep crowd around behind Chase. While Marvin's eyes are narrowed in suspicion, Schneep is curious and JJ is concerned. Do you really not remember? JJ asks. No! What are you guys talking about? Jackie glances around. Did I do something? Because I really just remember blacking out after getting shocked by that wire. JJ, you were there. You can back me up. JJ shakes his head. He indicates his arm, where blood still comes from the rip in his sleeves. Holy shit, you're bleeding! Jackie gasps. Because of you, JJ says, looking Jackie directly in the eyes. Me? Jackie says. He slowly looks to the side. The axe is lying on the ground, a bit of blood on its blade. I was worried about that blood. Was that... No, you I wouldn't. He looks a bit sick. They should have tied just to fuel the fire even more. Or they should have lied just to fuel the fire even more.
What? You're like, yeah, everything's fine.
Everything's fine, Jackie. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, no, Jackie wouldn't take that bullshit.
Yeah.
You're like, guys, I got knocked out and there's an axe with blood on it. JJ is bleeding. What the hell is going on?
Wait, Mervin blinks. Is this, you're not, maybe your memory got blocked out? By what? Jackie asks. Of what? Jackie, don't freak out, Chase says slowly, but that ghost possessed you and tried to kill us. Jackie staggers backwards. He scans Chase's face like he's waiting for him to start laughing and say something like, you should have seen the look on your face. But he doesn't. Jackie slowly shakes his head. I wouldn't. You have to be joking, I wouldn't. You guys know I wouldn't. We do, Chase says softly. But it wasn't you. It was like you were an entirely different person. Because you were. Jackie stares at him, his eyes drift, looking down at the axe again. Where did that come from? He whispered quietly. JJ shakes his head. I'm not fully sure. You just pulled it out of a box. I didn't see an axe in any of the boxes. Maybe the ghost did something? Jackie trails off. He's quiet. Jackie? Sheep steps forward, slowly reaching out. We can fix this. Maybe it's not clear now, but we can do it. Yeah, Marvin nods. He lifts up his phone. I'm looking for spells that might help right now. Jackie doesn't respond for a while, until slowly he raises his head again. I don't want to hurt you guys, he says quietly. You're not going to, Jada starts to say. Well, okay, fine, but the ghost in my body will. And I couldn't stand if I let that happen. Jackie speaks haltingly. Then he pauses and takes a deep breath. So, you guys gotta get out of here. Get out of the cabin. You don't need to drive all the way out of town, but maybe you can call the police or paramedics or something and wait out there. And He reaches into his pocket and pulls out the house keys. You gotta lock me in here. What? Chase balks? You're telling us to lock you in the cabin? I mean, yeah? Jackie laughs, but there are tears forming in his eyes. It's not the end of the world. But if I get possessed again, the ghost will probably try to break out. You need to delay me for as long as possible. I noticed that the basement door doesn't lock from the inside, but the ghost is probably more powerful down there, so maybe up here would be better, actually. We are not going to lock you in the cabin, Schneep protests. Yeah, you are. I'm not giving you an option, Jackie says. It'll be fine. You guys can go wait in the car. If you see me coming out of the cabin, drive off. We can't... Chase starts. No, Chase. Jackie shakes his head. You're going to. And you're going to do it now. I don't want to give the ghost more time to possess me. He shoves the keys into Chase's hand. Now get out of here. All of you. Chase glances back at the others. They all look reluctant, but the fire in Jackie's eyes say there's no stopping him. JJ steps forward. We're not leaving you forever, he says. Of course not. Jackie gives him a watery smile. Just for a little bit. We'll be back soon. As soon as we figure out what to do, Marmon says. Or maybe there'll be police or paramedics or something. But someone will be back here. Before the end of the night. This is not the end of this, Shane promises. We'll see you soon, Chase whispers. The lights overhead flicker. Jackie looks up. I think that's a bad sign. Hurry! Go on! The four of them switch places with him, leaving him locked in the bedroom. But Chase knows that won't be enough, since the door unlocks from the inside. So he takes a detour to the kitchen, dragging one of the chairs upstairs and shoving it under the doorknob. If Jackie hears him do that, he doesn't respond. The group then quickly leaves. Chase makes sure to lock the front door behind them. Huh. Is that the only entrance to the house? No back doors or cellars or anything? Isn't that a little strange, actually? Well, no time to think about it. Chase unlocks the car and they all sit inside. It takes him a couple tries to start the engine, but it turns over eventually. He makes sure the heat is on. It's a chilly night. Then he stares at the dark cabin, listening as Marvin calls emergency in the passenger seat next to him. And Sneep treats JJ's arm injury with the first aid kit he found in the first floor bedroom. They'll be here in an hour, Marvin says. Hanging up on the call. I wasn't sure what to tell them. They definitely wouldn't believe the ghost thing, so I just explained everything without that. We know. We heard. Chase mumbles. What's going to happen to Jackie once the police get here? JJ asks. Depends on if he acts aggressive or not, Sheep mutters. Depending on that. It'll either get him to the hospital or the police station. Either place will probably give him a psych evaluation. Maybe once he's away from the cabin, the ghost will leave him alone? Chase says hopefully? I'm not sure about that, Marvin whispers. Though Chase doesn't want to admit it, he's not sure either. Best case scenario, Jackie's whole life is tainted by one strange night. Worst case scenario, he might have to fight for control over his own body forever. Probably stuck somewhere it can't hurt anyone. Silence falls to the car as they wait. There's nothing more to say, really. Nothing more to say at all. Ending reach. Shining Alter 1.
Alright, everyone.
Alright, that's where we're gonna stop for the night. Yep.
I'm gonna start here for tonight.
It's okay. We also ran out of juice. But that was fun. It was almost 4 hours. Jeez, it didn't feel like 4 hours because we only did 2 routes.
Yeah, that's what it's been like the past 2 streams.
I guess so, yeah.
Mm.
But
anyway, yeah.
We're going to be back on Sunday for Danganronpa. And then we might do a Monday and Tuesday stream, but not a lot of people have been coming, so that might be our only stream next week. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't mind at all. They're mostly yours, so.
I give you permission to share my. No, actually, not the floor layout. You cannot share the floor layout of the house because there are spoilers on there. But you can share the rest of my doodles.
It's that funny. Yeah, so you can like screenshot and stuff and everything and all the good stuff. Danganronpa! Yeah, we're excited. I've been trying to work on a promo, and I keep not having time to work on it. So hopefully tomorrow at work. I have a lot to do to clean up for Crystal's visit. It's in a week.
I can't believe.
I can't believe it's a week.
This time next week, I will be in insert location here.
Yeah, in insert helpful home location. You will be in my house, and I will. At this time, you will be in my house. I was like, I would be taking you to dinner, but no, I would not be taking you to dinner at midnight. You'll be in my house, cozy in bed, and meeting my dogs.
No.
Alright, well, we'll see you guys on Sunday. Thanks for coming out. We're still trying to figure out new stream schedules for more stuff, but I'm going to be testing out more stuff after next week. So, next week, hang out with Cry, and then we'll try out more stuff. But thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching.
And we'll see you guys on Sunday.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.